Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. It's Monday morning here, literally. The toaster went up in flames, so we had a bit of a power outage. So, anyway, I'm here. I've had my toasted sandwich at least, and I'm going to pour myself some coffee right now. But I thought, let me just get live and not delay another moment. So, let's see. Who is here on this Monday afternoon? So I'm saying good afternoon. If it's your morning, you say good morning, then I know what it is by you. Hello, Melissa. It's afternoon by you. So if I do this, then I don't sit behind this comment. How are you doing, sweetie? Hello, sweet Ursula. And Virginia, hello, Ursula. I'm so excited to be on your live chat. It's 9:30 p.m. And the weather was a lovely spring day, 26 degrees. And here by us, it is 19 degrees. So I had to go put on a warmer cardigan because after sitting here for a while, I thought, I'm freezing. And I've got a blanket on my lap because it's cold. And the weather was a lovely spring day, sending big hugs and love to you. And those of you who don't know yet, go and check out Virginia's channel because she now has a lovely channel with 2 videos already. So, big hello to everyone. I've changed my channel name from Virginia to Virginia's Cozy Knits and Crochet. I hope you recognize me. If you know me, go and check her out. No problem. Linda, hello, my sweetheart. And look, do you behold that profile picture? Isn't that gorgeous? Linda, 200% to you for changing your profile pic. I think that picture is so flattering, and it just is. If I compare it to the older picture, the other picture, the earlier picture, you're more beautiful today. It's beautiful. I'm so glad you did it. Hello, hello. How are you, lovely Linda? And isn't she lovely on that photograph? What time is it there, Linda? I am good, thank you. Nearly 11:30. Jackie, how are you, my sweetheart? How was your weekend? I've been in many live streams this weekend. And you see, it works not to tell anybody, even yourself, that you're going to attend live streams. Because then you can do it. Nobody comes to visit. But if you say, I'm going to watch live streams this weekend, everybody and their mother wants to visit you on this weekend. So it worked, not to tell anyone. Nice time of day. It's 9:30 here. It's a good time for me to be on a live chat with you all. So excited to be here. Yes. And Virginia, let's talk about privately, you and I, about doing maybe a live stream on even earlier time than this, which will suit our Australian folk and our European folk even better. So that will be interesting. Let's see. Hello, Jackie. It's early morning here, says Jackie. Ooh, lovely. Can I just have permission to pour my cup of coffee? Because I haven't had coffee. This is my first cup with you. You see, on a Monday morning, for you, it's just about as close to a Monday morning for me because I run around on a Monday morning, and by the time I come here, it's my first cup of coffee. So I feel like it's Monday morning here. Running around. Let's see. That's a good time for you, Jackie. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You will be laugh out loud. Jackie says it's actually almost 3:30. What? Almost 3:30. 3:30. Did you mean 3:30? That is so early in the morning. My goodness. Hello, Renee. How are you? How was your weekend? Wait a minute. I've got a thing to do here. There we go. There we go. Forgot to put that on. What's on your hook? I actually did type it in and everything. Forgot to put it on. What's on your hook? What's in your cup? Are you doing well today is my question. Yes, we are alive and we have another week. We're alive to live it, but are you well today? I was a bit stressed today because it's midday for me going for 1 p.m. And I've been arranging for my daughter's instructors to teach her how to get her driver's license. So it's stressful for me as mommy. That's okay. There is always nap time. Let me put my hand on this. Can you see a little bit? You used to see the window behind me, and I used to look this way, face this way. Now I've turned the table this way so that the window is on my right and no longer behind me. So I think that's a little bit better. Flip flops and lollipops, and I love that puppy. Good morning, Ashla. Good morning, Flip Flop. How are you? Good to see you. Hello, 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 hello. I'm skipping past all the hellos, going to the messengers. Oh my gosh, Jackie, I am fast asleep at that time. Ursula and the other girls are well worth any time of day to chat with. I'm so glad you think so. Thank you, Virginia. Good evening from Australia, Renee and Lollipop. There we go, our Virginia from down under. I love the chats. Time doesn't matter, especially if you can't sleep, eh? So, First sip of good coffee. My apologies. Roberta, my sweetheart, good morning. Linda and everyone. How are you? So good to see you. Hello, everyone in the chat. Hello, everyone in the chat, says Jessica. I always have to set my alarm clock for Monday morning because it's 5:30 a.m. here. Wow, that is early, hey? That is early in the USA, I think. Hi, Jessica, Sanita making blue hats. Hello, my sweetheart. So good to see you here. Must be early by you, hey? Pastel Dreams. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So we are both in the afternoon zone. And hello, Linda, Hannah Sedaris. Hello, Linda. Hello, Jessica. How is Hannah doing today? I hope it's well. I hope you're all doing well. If you're not doing well, tell us so we can pray for you. Hello, Ursula. Still in bed, lurking, says Sanita. Ooh, Sanita. That's a good place to be, in bed, lurking. Trudy, hello. How are you? It's 19 here, eh? The wind that is blowing is chilly, chilly, chilly. Nana, Michelle, good morning, everyone listening while I'm at work drinking biscuit coffee. Biscuit coffee. That is different. Well, we have, what do you call it? Hazelnut cappuccino, something like that. I never thought that would be great, but is that delicious? Absolutely gorgeous. And so glad to see you, Nana Michelle. Hello, Linda. And everybody's saying hello to everybody. Hello, Vera. Vera sent me a picture, of a shawl. Oh, if Vera runs into something nice on Pinterest, she shares it with me because it's beautiful. And I tell you, I can fall into that Pinterest hole. That is no problem there. I have to be careful not to trip and fall into the Pinterest hole. So there you go. It's morning for me. Hello. Oh, morning for you. So it's early. Is it early morning? So hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. It's off to work I go. Indigo Star. Goeiemiddag, dame. That means good afternoon, ma'am or lady. Something like that. I'm not sure if that's correct translation. I'm being lazy today, sitting on my bed and working on my laptop. But at least I'm dressed and my bed is made. Yay! Well, the bed is in a place good as any to park. If it's made, hey, if your bed's made and you've done everything, that's how I teach my kids. You do everything you must do, and then you come and you can always go back to bed a little bit or go lie down a little bit more. But, you just want to teach your kids good routine, isn't it? Margaret, my sweetheart, good day, everyone. How are you doing? I'm so glad to see you. There we go. Suzanne. I think I've got it right now. Suzanne, hi, Ursula. Bonnie, my sweetheart. Oh, how are you? You are in our prayers. We heard that you were in the hospital and for a cardiac workup, and let us know how you're doing. Absolutely, we want to know. Just got home from work having coffee, says Trudy. Ooh, Trudy is the same time as me. Absolutely. As usual, this early in the morning, I have coffee in a cup, same hats and blankets on the hook. Morning started out badly, but the day will be better. Amen. We agree with you there. I tell you, because my day also was like Blue Monday. I hate that. Stress, stress, stress. Because that's what turns my Monday or any day blue, is the amount of stress you have. So, yes, I have to remind myself, let not your heart be troubled. Let not your heart be troubled. Yes, the window being behind you is good. I tell you what, now the window is like on the side here. Now there's much more space in the room. It was just such a good move. Oh, that coffee is lovely. The thing is, Virginia, it's the light. If I have daylight, then I don't need so much other light, because the thing is with the light, you know, you can think it's clear enough for us to see, but on the camera, it wants more light. And if you give too much light, it blows out. Still in bed, of course, but wanted to hear everyone. Bonnie, I can't tell you how good it is to just have you with us, because I would not want to wake up and hear something's happened to Bonnie. Please, please. So you are in our prayers, and you will stay in our prayers until you come up here again and say, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. And you're A4 away, you're back to where you were, you're even better off. That'll be a good day, a great day, Bonnie. And if you have not, you're not part of Bonnie's family yet, grab her up, connect to her channel. Her link, I believe, is in my description box. So go and check it out. Hi, Bonnie. How are you, sweetie? Take care and sending gentle hugs, says Linda. Good for you, my darling. Dinky Crafts, Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing? This is Monday morning for you too, hey? Virginia says, it was my 60th birthday last Saturday and had a lovely time at home with my kids. They spoiled me with a huge birthday cake and laughter. Oh, Virginia, I cannot wait to turn 60. Cannot wait to turn 60. To be retired. I heard someone on a live this weekend, of the many lives that I attended, said they saw a little interview with a child that said, you know, what do you want to be when you grow up? And the child said, it was a Granny D that said, the child said, basically, she doesn't want to work. So, not sure if she said she wants to be retired, but she does not want to work. Well, she's got a good idea there, hey? Hannah says, I am... Oh, wait. Trudy says, I'm working on a ring and around the rosy vest for my granddaughters. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I haven't heard of that. I'm finishing a few whips, a nice make-along here in Vienna. No loose ends anymore. Hannah, good for you. Hi, Jennifer. Battling COVID pneumonia. Got the monoclonal antibodies yesterday. And we pray, Lord, that you will touch Bonnie and that she will just go from strength to strength and be restored to perfect health. Thank you, Lord, that virus has no power over Bonnie. No. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Because we need you, Bonnie. We need you. It's not time to go yet, please. You know, So last verse in Psalm 91 is, with long life will I satisfy him or her. So you tell the Lord, I'm not satisfied yet. Don't want to go yet. Hello, Maribel. Hello, Ursula and everyone. So good to see you. Virginia says, sorry to hear that Bonnie is sending big healing hugs and lots of love. Oh, yes. Virginia also is someone who prays, so we keep Bonnie in our prayers. Absolutely. I feel like I've got so much stuff here in front of me. That's actually the thing, hey? Because I was busy writing up my first pattern, and then it didn't work. I've made the shawl, and you all saw it in my last live stream. It's half a circle. Left is right. Like that, and up and up and up and up, and there we go. But now I have to write. I'm doing it a second time, and I have to write down what I did the first time. So, you know, when you're just making it, and it's not a pattern or a tutorial, it doesn't matter. Here is stitch out, there is stitch out, no problem, you just fudge it right. But if it's a tutorial, it has to work. Goodness, Bonnie, wishing you the best of your recovery. Yes, absolutely. And there we go. Nightbot is working. If you see Nightbot dropping links of the Square Squad members and you're not yet family, join them. If you are family, no problem. Just ignore. Hello, Linda, says Jennifer. Thank you, Margaret. Take care, Bonnie. We all praying for you, Bonnie. Absolutely, we are. Thank you, Virginia. Actually, biscuit tea. Oh, it's biscuit tea. Yes, I've heard of biscuit tea. Is in the cup. Emoji error. Hey, these emojis. 6:44 a.m. and 45 degrees. That's cold. Very, 7. That is very cold. We consider that very cold. Okay, so we get sometimes a low at night of 2, but then we're in bed. But 7 is very cold. So perfect crochet weather. Be right back, off to have an early lunch. I hope you enjoy it. Linda! And Proverbs 31, Jan, good morning, ladies. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Catherine! Catherine, my darling. Where is Catherine now? Catherine, congratulations. Now I can tell you in person. Congratulations with winning J Hook Crochet Reggie's prize yesterday. After every live stream of the university, she draws a winner of the previous university's comments, and the winner gets whatever she said in the previous university. So, you better be emailing Reggie and tell her, I'm the winner. I am the winner, winner chicken dinner. Congratulations to you. And there you go. I have 2 sweaters on my knitting needles. I have weaved in all the ends and the first jumper and ready to wear. I can see a few mistakes, laugh out loud, so I am learning from them. But the pattern that you were following there is gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. I saw that in the video that you showed us, eh? Hi, Jeannie, says Linda, and Virginia says, yes, the light looks good for your video. Yes, because I've got light in front of me. The light in front of me must just be more than the light behind me. Otherwise, there's this fight with the light I've been having for a while, hey? Jackie says this weekend was good. My hubby helped me with organizing my craft room today. I should be done. Jackie, Jessica, and I actually did this move. My husband came in later and he looked and he thought, what are you doing? And I'm just, it has to happen. So it happened. Red tea, my cup, and temperature blanket plans on my notebook. Listen, I did not do my temperature blanket this weekend like I should have, because I spent my entire weekend with my writing up. Let me show you. Writing up this shawl. I want to get it out. You see here. I thought it was going to be, you know, you do your so many rows, then you do the repeat, and then just repeat 4 times, which is what I did. The repeat section, I just did 4 times, and that was the end of my 600 meters cake. But I saw that if I just did the repeat section and just do it again and again, it becomes too wide. It doesn't stay a semicircle. So, alterations to the pattern. So, which means I had to write out, and maybe I'll have to write out every row. Not every row, because you can see the repeat rows. All the rows that are like holy or lacy are the same. Nothing happens in those rows. It's the rows where you have the double crochets. Where you have to know, it can only increase by so much. Because if you increase too much, the circle is no longer half a circle, but it becomes this way. So it's more than half a circle. Oh, little bumps to get over. Sandrine, good morning, my sweetheart. Whoops, there was an error, so I clicked on the refresh and I'm back. There you go. As long as I don't accidentally click refresh or the wrong one and fall off this pedestal. Hello, Julia. Good morning, all. She says, so good to see you. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Any plans for the week? There we go. Hello. I'm a little bit behind. I hope I'm catching up. The shawl is coming along beautifully. Ursula, love that half circle shawl. So pretty. I wanted it half a circle. No, not anywhere where people can see. You know, there's a corner, there's a corner, I don't want that. I want the perfect half circle. When you look at it, it's on my lap. When you look at it, it should be half a circle. Half a circle. You see there? Should be a smooth round. I want that smooth round. And if you wear it, you can wear it like a shawl, like a scarf, actually. You know, if you want to wear it like a scarf, because these little dangly ends, which I love, will just fall where it falls, you know. So let's see. Hi, Trudy, how you doing? Says Julia. I so appreciate all the prayers. Saturday night, daughter-in-law was in a serious car accident. Compression fractures in her spine. Bad shape. Car totally probably written off. So we need prayers for her too. Rough week here. Goodness, women, you're telling me. I'm writing here, Bonnie and then Bonnie daughter-in-law. Because we definitely need to pray that the Lord will touch her body and heal her and just, there you go. Beautiful. Thank you, Catherine. I'm glad you like it. Whoop, whoop. There you go. Let's just do a welcome. I can't see from here whether you're joined or what upgraded or what you did, Bonnie, but yay. You're so welcome. There we go. Hi, good. Thank you. Prayer list is expanding. Absolutely. My goodness, Bonnie. Good evening from Australia, says Virginia. I emailed Reggie right after I watched the live. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad for you. Bonnie, I'm glad you like the shawl. I was thinking of you when I made that shawl. I thought, oh, this is probably like one of Bonnie's prayer shawls. She makes the shawl. Because Bonnie, okay, you were in hospital, but I made that shawl. I went to sit on my bed the day that I was on my bed sitting, like Indigo Star is doing now. I was on a low. And I had a preacher on the TV in my bedroom. I was sitting and I was just, whatever he was saying, it was just making me feel worse and worse. I wasn't feeling better. So I had this cake of yarn and I decided to do absolutely nothing but just play around with what was going to come out of this. And because I was feeling worse and worse as the message was continuing, not the preacher's fault, it's just what? What is it? Menopause, emotions, whatever you want to call it. I just decided to focus on whatever I am grateful for. Even though I was feeling so concentrating on everything that was wrong in my life, I decided to stop and just say, thank you for this. This is right. Thank you for this. This is right. Thank you for this. This is right. So thank you that my husband is healthy. Thank you that he does have a job. Thank you that Jessica is cancer free. Thank you that for everything. I just went through my list as I sat there. And what transpired was this beautiful shawl. So I was very happy with it and so grateful. And I said, Lord, now look at that. Thank you for this. So someone in the previous life said I should call it the blessings or my blessings shawl, because I still need a name for it. And yes, so that is what happened there. I'm crocheting a pet blanket for my daughter's puppy. For when my daughter's puppy arrives, I'm using all my leftover yarns. Yay! Blanket, hey? Which yarn did you use for the shawl? I forgot. Well, I'm telling you, for the second one I'm using, it's a wrap. And for the first one, I used the same, it looked the same. 600 meters, 150 grams. Not a big, you get bigger cakes than this. You get, let me just reach out. This one is bigger. This one is 200 grams and 800 meters. This one, the Katia one. But this one, you get 600 meters, and that's what I'm using because I just wanted to play around. I didn't want to use expensive yarn and then use it up on something that, yeah. So I'm just thinking. Can't see any right now, but it's 600 meters, 150 grams cake. And it's about, when the pattern's done now, it will be the setup rows, which is what I call it, setup rows, and 1, 2, 3, 4 repetitions, and then the border. Done. And which hook size? 4 millimeter. I will be prepared when your pattern is available. Ah, sweetheart. Good for you. Yes, Virginia, that is so great that you were so not spoiled. You were treated. You're the mother. You can be treated. It's a treat. Did you order the red heart online? No, you know what happened? It was a prize. I got 3 cakes in a prize that I won one of these super chat lives in Linda's live stream. But the prize came from Veronica Steals the Show, Crochet and Chef. So that's how I got some red heart. I mean, we don't have access to that as far as I know. Thank you. That would be a great name for the shawl. And I have 2 skeins of It's a Wrap. I will be prepared when the pattern comes out. Yes. I tell you, so at the moment, I'm writing it up. Row 1 to 10 setup rows. Row 11 to 19 is the pattern. But then I see that 11 to 19, as you go, the lacy rows between 11 to 19, you just do. They're all the same. It's the double crochet rows from 11 to 19 that needs to be adjusted so it doesn't become too much of a flare. It keeps the half circle shape. So even if I must write out every row, well, then that's good because then you will get the same product. Hello, Rosemary. Oh, hello. All have just hung up some washing. And it's a good day for washing because even though it's 19 Celsius, which is what, 66 Fahrenheit, there is a wind blowing, a cold wind though. Excuse me while I have a cup of my coffee, a sip of my coffee. Jennifer, just waiting for PC to open. You're waiting for your PC to open. Oh my goodness. I can't use that thin yarn. It would take me forever to get something done, says Jackie. I use 3-weight or 4-weight. 3-weight. Now, Jackie, 3-weight is a 4 millimeter hook yarn, isn't it? Any double knit, you use 4mm hook. With this, you use a 4mm hook. You know, it takes, I did that shawl that afternoon and I finished it the next day. So it's within 2 days you can finish it. You can finish it in 1 day, but it's going to take it out of you. It's a 2-day, and then you have this beautiful shawl. So it's a lovely gift for Christmas, I think. Just takes 2 days, one cake with 600 meters. There you go. So I'm not fast, Jackie. You say you're a slow crocheter. I'm not fast. And this is, I must look where I'm going. But it's only double crochet, single crochet, chains when you start, and here and there a chain. And that's it. Double crochet, single crochet, and a chain. If you can do those 3, you can do this shawl. Sylvia, good morning, beautiful lady. There, how are you doing? God bless you. What are we talking about? How everyone got... Yes. Hello, Sylvia. I hope you're doing well. We are praying for Bonnie because she's still in hospital. She has the pneumonia with the COVID, and her daughter-in-law was in a serious car accident. So we are keeping them in our prayers. Roberta says, got to do some quick morning cleaning. We'll be back in about 20 minutes. Oh, sweetheart, she probably left already, but thank you. Yes, I like the 4mm hook with 8-ply yarns. Don't we all? I think here from the southern middle equator down, we like the double knit. Hi, Linda. I had to take a call and I'm back. I'm back, says Arnold Schwarzenegger. Beautiful shawl. I've only ever made one for a friend who couldn't fathom the start of the pattern. It was a gift for her daughter. You made one for a friend. But then that's great. How are you doing, Bonnie? Praying for you. Oh, yes. We are keeping Bonnie in our prayers. Absolutely. So this morning I thought to myself, this fact that the shawl is taking longer than I anticipated for it to be written up. Keeping in mind it's my first shawl, you know, you get a bit discouraged, but then I thought, no, just keep at it because everything is still fresh in your mind. Keep at it today. So after this live, I can't do it during this live because I've got to concentrate and count. And count. So keep doing that today so that by the end of today, hopefully, it will be done. Because I've only got 2 repetitions to do still. And then it's done. Did you finish your mosaic blanket? And if you did, can we see it? I'm thinking of making one myself. No, I have not finished it. Was it Friday that I showed you my shawl? So that's what I was busy with. And so I haven't touched my mosaic blanket in probably 4 or 5 days. So if this is behind me, this shawl pattern, writing it up, then I would love to actually just get going into the mosaic again because it's very relaxing. It's the same. It's not difficult. So you just keep going. So yes, I would really love to do that. So yeah, let's see after this live stream, then maybe I can get into that. So any plans for the week? This week, I would like to finish my pattern, make progress on my mosaic blanket. I'll probably be in Linda's live stream on Wednesday, if Linda is having a live stream on Wednesday like normal. And then Friday, my live stream. And I have emailed AJ, if I see him in the YouTube streets, I will tell him that he should email me. As I was going through my craft stuff, I was thinking about getting back to sewing, learning to do project bags and aprons which sounds easy. Project bags are really easy. And I'm talking about the box kind. That's the kind I do because I only know basic sewing. So I will do, you sew the 2 pieces of material, and then, you know, at the bottom, the 2 corners, you just sew so that when you open it, it forms a box. I don't think, no, I don't have a project bag near me. No, anyway, but that is a great idea. But the point is, Jackie, do what you love. I'm working on a mosaic blanket also, says Sandrine. Ooh, lovely. I'm telling you, it's like a mosaic renaissance, revolution. My great aunt's 100th birthday yesterday. What? So she loved the shawl I made for her, Katrine. Fantastic. Ursula, have had a good laugh. All my male doctors have been checking out my knitting. They're all fascinated. That is so funny. Oh my goodness, Bonnie. It's more relaxing to go at a steady pace when you crochet and knit. It's more relaxing that way. Yes, to go at a steady pace and go. Ooh, Virginia, I love she made a sweater or jumper, or whatever you call it in your language, that has stripes, blue, pink, and other colors. Although the pattern is in, I think, a creamy or a stone color, natural color. But that is a beautiful pattern, I must just say. Oh, Katrine, blessings to her. How wonderful. That is fantastic. Good morning, Sandrine, says Proverbs. Melissa, hello, my sweetie. How are you doing? I've got your replay of the Yarny Fiber Sisters. I must stop rocking your world. Every time I touch this table, the camera goes like this. Anyway, it's on a tab open to watch the replay later. Hello, Sandrine. Everybody's saying good morning. Katrine, that's wonderful. 100. Can you believe it? 100. Writing patterns out is a time-consuming task. Have you done that, Katrine? Have you written out patterns before? Because I have never written out a pattern. I've never had to write out a pattern. But it will help me a lot if I could write out this pattern. So you see, even a tutorial, by the time you see a tutorial, you must know it's about the 3rd time that that person is doing it. So is Linda ready? It looks like Linda is ready. Wow. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Hello.
There you go.
Ursula, how are you today?
Good to see you. How are you doing? I love your profile picture. You know that.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go. This week I have to rearrange my yarn. We are heating only with wood here, and sometimes there's bad smoke. Ooh, yes, you can't let the smoke get in you. No. Awesome. Hope you enjoy it. Awesome. Hope you enjoy it. I'm sure I will enjoy the Yarny Fiber Sisters. Who doesn't? I saw that Jeannie was in her car. Well,
I know.
That is dedication. Good morning.
I was just, when they went live, I was just off to bed, so I gave them the full package, a thumbs up, and I left a comment. Thank you, Virginia. So, yeah.
Yes. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. You look well. Oh, she does. Those curls and the way it's cut is very flattering. I love it. It looks so soft. It is flattering and looks soft. I love it. Jackie says, the machine is collecting dust. My daughter wondering when I'm getting back to it since she bought it for me several years ago. But it seemed my health interfered when I thought about it. Well, you know, nothing will happen to it. Just even if it's collecting dust, dust can be dusted off. And then there the day comes and you start and you do a lot of things on it. No problem. I have a few knit lace shawl patterns on Ravelry. Really, Katrine? I must check it out. I didn't know that. Well, 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 well. A few lace shawl patterns on Ravelry. I love lace shawls. I love lace ponchos. I love lace, period. So there you go. You're most welcome.
I've been looking. I went down the Pinterest hole yesterday.
It is. It is. You surface 3 hours later, and it's like, what have I done?
I was looking for lace knitted ponchos.
Wow. But the way you make them, you could even go through your knitted books. Do you not have knitted books with patterns? I'm asking. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like we have crochet stitches, and then to make 2 rectangles, and then put them together.
Yeah. But I
would like to do that.
Yeah, I want to do it in the circular.
Oh, like you mean a lace shawl that is
poncho.
Poncho that is circular. Oh, so did you get one?
I've got a few. There's a couple that I quite like, but I'm kind of just wanted to see what was out there, just to get some ideas. So I've put it on the back burner for now, because I've got quite a few things. I finished the poncho.
You've got a load on your fork.
I finished the poncho.
Wow. Do you want to hold it up so I can put you in solo? Let's see. Oh la la. I love that. I love those shells anyway. Oh, I love those shells.
Yeah.
I love the colors.
I didn't do anything to the bottom because I thought it would take away from the shells.
Yes. Oh no, that's beautiful.
I've done a nice edging.
Oh, yeah. Lovely. Yes. Neckline.
Beautiful. I've put my handmade with love, so they know which is the back and which is the front.
Oh, lovely. That is gorgeous. So, that's gorgeous.
So finished that yesterday, and I did. I've just got 2 more rows to do for the Ashton Simpson Turnpike Cal to video, and then my shawl is finished. Yes. So
that's so funny.
I couldn't, kind of on the last chart, there's like 17 rows, and then you bind off. But there's that many stitches that I thought, it'll only take me a couple of days. So far, it's taken me 1, 2, 3 days. 4 days. Wow. Now you see, that's the thing about, because I've had to break it down into kind of 2 rows a session.
Yes.
So yeah. Wow. So I'm hoping to get that done tomorrow.
Wow. Well, that is a big achievement. I think that's a huge thing that you and Linda, you and Gina did. I think.
Yeah.
A lace knitted poncho are lovely. Linda, you made some beautiful ponchos.
Oh,
if you just see GrannySquare. Andrea, hello, my sweetheart. Good morning, Ursula, Linda, and you all in the chat, just dropping in the thumbs up for the 2 household accounts. Thank you. Got to get ready for work. 46 Fahrenheit this morning. That is super cold. Have a blessed day, Andrea. I hope it really is fantastic for you.
Good day.
And all goes well. Oh, morning, Andrea. Very pretty, says Katrine. Oh, lovely. Beautiful, Linda, says Melissa.
Thank you.
Very nice, Linda, says Margaret. And Granny Square says it's beautiful. I love it, Linda, says Suzanne. Lovely, Linda. Perfect poncho, says Virginia. And Hannah says, it's wonderful, Linda. The yarn is wonderful too. I love it. And that pattern. Oh, that's pretty, Linda, says Jackie. And Julie Willingness. Hello, Miss Shetland. How are you doing? Good morning, Ashley, Linda, all in the chat. Beautiful poncho, Linda. There we go. Still at the mile a minute. King-size blanket on the hook. Oh, my word. That's a lot. Did posted a video on my modification. Something else should have been in there. Hey? Yes.
She's modified it.
Okay. What is your Ravelry name, please? Katrine, yes, tell us, because it would be great to go and have a look. Let me see if Katrine, did I now not open another window? I usually open my live in another chat so that I could actually add a moderator if I wanted to. Let's just see if Katrine, I'm going to give you a blue dress so you can drop that link. There you go.
So while I'm on the live today, I'm doing my granny squares because I want the blanket done this weekend. All the columns done, them joined vertically as well as horizontally. They're all going to be done, and then that's October's session done. Then I can leave it then until November, put it to one side, and start the trim around the edging.
Katrine, K-O-T-T. Okay, Katrine Kott. That is the name. That is fantastic. How I modified the MAM. Okay, fantastic. Sylvia says it's 4:30 in the morning here in California.
Hi, Sylvia.
Sylvia. Are you up so early? That is very early. Wow, wow, and wow. Wow, and wow.
Well, I was up before the alarm this morning. The alarm went off this morning. I was up and in the shower and got dressed, and we went for our walk, and we come back, and I thought, right, let's get this, a couple more rows of this tutorial done before Ursula gets on.
Hey, definitely. So, they are saying, take care, Sylvia, and prayers, Sylvia. What is wrong with Sylvia? Let me just say, did I miss something? We are praying for you, Sylvia, says Virginia. Okay, there we go. There is her Ravelry page. There.
I will check it out later, Katrine.
Yes, Katrine, I will check it out. I did not know. I did not know. Are you a designer? If you've got a few patterns on there, then you must be. I would consider you a designer. Linda, can you show us your granny square? Oh, probably not the big one, because it's a huge thing by now. But it's little granny squares. There you go. Yeah. Literally.
So I've done 8. I've got 10 more to do with these. And I've finished the last column. So I've done 18 lengthways, 14 horizontal. So that's 252 squares I've done since January. So
wow. That's a lot. That's a lot.
But it was my challenge for this year, wasn't it?
Oh my God. I'm not laughing at you. I've got the giggles.
So next year is going to be the mosaic blankets, but I've got to, I was sitting thinking about it the other day, because it's over 12 months. I've got to decide.
She's on her way to dialysis. That's why I couldn't figure it out.
Okay, well, take care, Sylvia. So I've got to kind of decide on the pattern, which I think I've kind of, I kind of picked the pattern and then I kind of changed my mind. And so I've still got a couple of months to decide, but I've bought the yarn. The yarn is there, which was
Wow.
bought for me from all my lovely subscribers.
Yes.
So I've got the yarn. I just need to decide, but then I've got to break the pattern down for 12 months. So each month, say there's 60 rows, I do 12 rows a month.
Yes.
Or maybe no, 11, wow, because the last month I'll need to do the border. So yeah, so I might, yeah, I'll do that. Divide the rows into 11 by 11. That will then determine the number of rows every month I need to do for this mosaic blanket. And then December then will be the month that I do the border before the last live of the challenges for next year. So that's what I've got to decide.
Yes, quite a math. The math in crochet sometimes gets me. Just gets me. I mean,
yeah.
I'm asking for prayers for all to go well for my client's hip replacement today. Yes,
oh, yeah.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah,
hip replacement.
Be in our prayers, Katrine. She will be.
Yes, that is not. It's a big. These days, hip replacement. I've known quite a few people who've done it, and it's actually so much better than it used to be. It used to be, you know, long recovery after that. But these days, it's
up and out
they've come a far way in improving.
Yeah, my dad had a knee replacement a couple of years ago, and he was up and out of bed the next day. They got him up and walking up and down stairs and doing physio. They got, you know, they don't leave them to lay in bed. They get them
yes.
up and
yes.
at it.
So yeah, I occasionally design a few. Girl, that is a talent. Yeah. Sylvia says, can you show it more to the screen so that I can see, so that my husband can see the stitches?
Yes.
So I can show him so that my husband can see the stitches. Okay, so let me solo you. Okay, let me solo you.
There we are.
So there we go.
You make a magic circle, and then you do 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, chain 3, and then you make the square. You've got the square then, and then you join them, that row, turn your square, and then chain 3 and do 2 double crochets, chain 3, and then 3 double crochets into the one corner, and you just work your way around, Sylvia.
Beautiful. Of course.
If I move it this way, that's better, and then you can't see.
That's great. Yes, that's great.
That's better.
Yeah, that's the granny square right there.
Yeah. The
classic,
typical granny square.
Elegant, timeless, and elegant. Like, just like I like it.
You know, I mean, it's thanks to you, because I didn't realize, you know, that the granny square you could take, because when I was doing the granny square, it kind of was going out of the square until Ursula said, turn it after you do each row, turn it, and I've never looked back since. So thank you, Ursula.
But you're a knife holder, right?
Yes.
Now sometimes people may disagree with me, but I have, in my experience, and I can only speak from my experience, it happens that knife holders, squares, sort of the two opposite ends points to pull. So that it's no longer a square. It's just And if you turn every round, that fixes it. So,
yeah.
so
And
that's what that was.
For me, because I was pulling my hair out.
Oh my goodness, no.
Because I've never done granny, you know, for all the crocheting I have done with cotton in that, I've only ever done doilies or, you know, collars or, you know, trims for for sheets and all stuff like that. And so to do a square was kind of just beyond me at that point. But yeah.
You're welcome, Sylvia, for prayers. No worries. Prayers, Catherine. Yes, that is a neat idea, Linda. Absolutely. Probably the blankets she was talking about that you were mentioning.
What I've
Love the color, says Renee. Ooh. Linda, what size yarn and hook are you using for your granny squares? Yours looks so tidy and neat, says Melissa.
Right, I'm using a 3mm hook. I'm using a what are these hooks called?
Ergonomic?
No, my favorite hooks of all time. Oh, I can't remember the name of them.
Boy, Susan?
No. Clover.
Lucky Clover.
Yeah, and I'm using, let me just get my yarn. I'm using Yarn Art Rapido, and it's a 1 weight. So my squares are 4 inches square.
One weight. 1 weight. Did you say 1 weight? Not a 3 weight.
No, 1.
That is very, very, very thin, eh?
Yeah, and it is, I think it's, it's microfiber acrylic, so it's not cotton. Even though it feels like cotton, it's not. It's a microfiber acrylic, but honest guys, it feels like, thank you, Melissa, it feels like cotton.
But it's beautiful. And Julie was even helping. Clover.
I just couldn't get it. I knew it began with a C.
Virginia, yes, you say, yes, I've heard that if you turn your crochet square at each row, it helps to make it look more square. If you are a knife holder, or if you find, of course, that your square pulls a little bit, it's not square anymore, it looks like this. So the point pulls up and this point pulls down. But I haven't found that problem with a pencil grip holder yet. Now, people may disagree. I 100% agree that we all have our own experiences, but that was just my experience. Yeah. Good morning, Donna. You were on early today. Ursula says, Donna, well, it's normal Monday time. Monday mornings, I'm early. And morning, Fridays, Donna. I'm more later morning for the Eastern time. So, yeah, that is it. Hey, hello, Linda, says Donna. And, oh, love that. Yes, smaller yarn, says Melissa. Thank you, Linda. And then Indigo Stars, where did you buy the yarn art? You know, Indigo Star. Oh, yes, but you're in the UK as well, so you can tell her where.
I bought it Indigo from Hobium. Hobium, I bought yarn art from. Yes. Hobium. Yeah. Hobium is in Turkey, but I wait for them to have special. I'm on their mailing list, so when they have special offers and they have free, if you order say more than $60, free deals. free shipping and that. So, and they're really good with their postage as well. You get it within 3 to 4 days.
Oh wow. Catherine, I'm happily awaiting those hooks I won from Reggie's University. So it was hooks, hey? Because next university, the prize is yarn, and I worked out it's 2,000 meters. That's a lot.
Well, it's a bit more because it was 2,020 meters, 220 meters, so it'll be more than that.
Yes, it's 10 balls of 220. And I thought, what? But
Yeah.
that was a lot of yarn meters on one ball. A
Yes.
lot.
Yeah.
For a 50-gram ball. I thought that's a lot of meters for a 50-gram ball.
Mm-hmm.
200 is. My precious yarnery Angela. Am I right?
Hi, Angela.
Yes, I got it right. Just stopped in to say hi, and you're so welcome. I'm so grateful that you did. Thank you for everyone who's giving the thumbs up. I so appreciate it. It feels like on the screen, I feel like it's so dark, but maybe because this is so light, this feels
And this,
dark. But at least
it's
one
the
side
same
is.
with me. It's the same with me when I do my lives. I always feel one side of me is darker than the other. So,
But it sometimes looks worse on the screen than it does actually on the laptop. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It feels when I look at the screen like, oh, it's dark. Then I look at the laptop and I'm like, no, everything's clear. It's just the way it is, eh? I hold my hook like like a pencil. Yes, well, I do too, hey? So I like to use the 3-weight yarn. Donna, I do too. 3-weight, but I've discovered, I must tell you, for years, well, I used a lot of weights then. At one time, I did an immense purge, and I threw out everything that was not double knit or 3-weight. Thinner, thicker, everything I put in black bags. I filled up 4 black bags, and I gifted it to a friend that I taught how to crochet. Her husband was not impressed, but nevertheless, I was impressed because I was surrounded by double knit. So any leftover from anywhere would go with anything else. So what I liked about that was, if I had leftover, I didn't have to worry about, do I have of the same weight, because it was just double knit.
Yeah.
Then after starting my YouTube channel, I discovered fingering weight. Now, when you order fingering weight, I still use my favorite hook, 4mm, but you get a lot more meters. And to me, it doesn't feel thinner. So I don't have the feeling of I'm working with thin yarn. No, it is great. So you must experiment and tell us what you think. I order Hobie from Germany, but not often, but it's so exciting to get a parcel from overseas. I bet you can believe that is true.
Yeah.
Virginia, one of these days you must grab that handle and come up here and say hello to us and show us what you're working on. It's 46 here. It is freezing here in the US, Georgia. And that is where Veronica is. Hey, so she's lying in bed, warm still. I don't want to get out of my blankets, says Donna. I can believe you.
Mm-hmm.
It is an interchangeable hook set with lights in the hooks. The light looks good on my end. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad that the light looks good on your end, my darling. Keep nice and warm, Donna, says Virginia. Oh, good. You gifted it to your friend. Scared me because at first you said you threw it all away. I was like, what? Yeah, I purged. So it left my house. But of course, there was nothing wrong with it. So I gifted it to my friend that I taught how to crochet. And she loved it. Her husband did not, of course. I mean, into the house comes 4 black bags full of yarn. No, so where to put it? Oh, well, he just had to get over it.
My chunky and 4-weight, I've got 3 shells. The rest of my shells are all 3-weight, lace weight, finger weight.
Wow.
Yeah.
There we go. And I hear that Barbara Whisper is saying her father might go into assisted care.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be glad for her. And Yeah, because we miss her, and I hope that things will turn out good for her. Your friend must have been so happy and grateful, says Melissa. Well, yes, because at that time she was not really earning a lot of money, and she, when you just start a craft, it's good when someone gives you that much yarn, because you're just, there's so many ideas of things that you want to make. Thank you, Virginia. I still have to get up and take cupcakes out to go potty, and I'm going to be frozen pop when I get back instead. Oh my goodness, yes. Now that's the thing, if you have dogs. Now you don't have dogs, because I think having a dog is like signing up to have a baby for a very long time. Margaret says it's 50 degrees this morning in Minnesota. It is quite warm for us, and I certainly enjoyed it while working outside this morning. 50, but 50 is not hot. 50 Fahrenheit is by no means hot, Margaret. No, my goodness.
No.
Ursula, did you just invite me to go on your live, or another day? Any day is a good day for me. Any day that you want to come up, you're welcome to come up. I always, at some point, pin the link up there, so you're welcome anytime. No pressure. Today, any other day, whatever day. Anybody else who wants to come and share with us what they are doing, knitting, what they have acquired, acquisitions. Ooh, so I'd love to see that.
So this weekend, I've done the poncho. I've got 15 more rows of my Lizzie cow to do.
Woo!
I did 15 of them rows. I did the tutorial on my shawl. I've done a couple of videos. So yeah, I've been quite busy this weekend.
You've been busy, yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
the rest of today, and there's the rest of this week, Wednesday, we're on your live stream.
Yes, we
are. I must watch Gina's your live stream. I just came in too late. But that's what the replay is for. So now at least I can go and watch the replay. I need to get back into that.
Yeah. Oh, and I watched a lot of. I caught up on Granny D's. I watched Granny D's live from Saturday. I caught up on that. Caught up on all my videos that that I like to watch. Content creators that I like to watch.
Yes.
So I like to. So I do that, and then I was there for Jeanette's live, and I was there for Reggie's live, but I didn't watch right till the end on Reggie's because there was a program on that was starting, and I wanted to go and watch that. So
yes, no, I mean, I understand that. So I didn't get, last weekend I missed her, what was it, Halloween party? Can you believe that? Because it was an impromptu decision to spend time with hubby the entire Saturday and Sunday, catching up on Blacklist, watching it, and he enjoyed it. And then Monday I realized, oh my goodness, I missed that live stream of hers. That was such a fabulous party. So, so I've got a few things that is on rewatch that I'll have to definitely watch the replay. So I'm done with a quick clean. Hope I didn't miss much. Making another pot of coffee. Trying to decide what I'm putting on my hook. Yes. Listen, I just want to finish this. It's like, what was the other thing that really just took it out of me like that? But this, I just have to finish this pattern now, right? My blessings shawl. Get the pattern done. Because I'm nearly done. I just need to finish it, hopefully finish it today. And then I want to make progress, at least 1 or 2 patterns on my mosaic blanket.
Yeah.
Because not this Saturday, the next Saturday is the challengers again. So it's this week end of next week is the challengers again. Yikes! So I better be caught up. I can't fall behind.
That's why I'm
So
trying to, I've got 10 of these granny squares to do, but then I've got to attach them to the blanket, and then I've got to do the vertical.
And you're saying it's hot there? Because here it's getting hot to sit with a blanket, with my temperature blanket on my lap. It's better if there's a cold wind blowing, because otherwise it's getting hot to do that. Because the last 2 months that I have to do is summer, summer, summer. So I haven't been getting a lot of sleep because of my back, and my hips and shoulders been hurting for about a week. Sandrine, oh my sweetheart, are you going to the doctor for that? Or what are you doing?
I hope it gets better soon, Sandrine.
I'm writing you on my prayer list, Sandrine.
I've got black tea in my cup. And this is the yarn I'm going to be using for the last poncho order.
Oh, is that blues?
Yes.
On this screen here, it's blue, blue, blue.
It's all
beautiful
blue.
blues.
Even the metallic thread is blue.
It's beautiful. I love it.
It's from Hobie. It's their universe yarn.
Wow, Hobbii.
Yes.
Is that it?
Hobbii. And it's acrylic. It's a one weight. It's a one.
Wow, lovely and thin. I love the thin. Virginia, what you do is if you're on your phone, whatever device has the best camera, and usually a cell phone has a very good camera. So what you do is you go on your phone on YouTube, you go to this chat, and there where the link is pinned, you click on the link and it will just ask you permission. StreamYard will ask permission to allow you to come up, and it will say what name it should give there. And yes, or it will say, it will ask you whether you want to join via YouTube or via Facebook or whatever, and you just choose YouTube. So that's what you do. You just click on go on your phone to this chat on YouTube, and you're signed in as Virginia's Cozy Knits and Crochet, and then there you go. It should follow this, just follow the steps and just let us know if you come right. I will be right back. I'm going to make some coffee, take a cupcake outside. I've got to get something warm on. You know, I lived with a lady that was a hairdresser at home for quite a few years when Craig and I met, so 25 years ago. So I was single, working, not married. She was single after a 23-year marriage, which went horribly bad. And yes, so she had then gone through a very stressful time of, you know, if you're a hairdresser working from home, you've got to convince the bank that you're earning money. So you've got to take that cash that you're earning every week, and you've got to deposit it weekly, and you've got to go through that process. So she went through that, and I said to her, if you're renting out rooms in your home, I'm your first tenant. Just write me up. I'll sign, because I know what my mom did. If you can get someone to sign that they are willing to come and live with you and pay X amount of rent, that's what the bank wanted. At the time, that's how it worked. And yes, so it was very nice living with her, because you always, when you walked into the lounge, at the time she did the dining lounge was her salon. They would wait and then be helped. And then another girl and I, so the two young girls, and she was the age of my mom, and her shared this house. And this girl also dated a guy called Craig, and then there was my Craig. So we called them Craigus Minimus and Craigus Maximus, because the one was tall and big and the other one not. So, and it was such a nice vibe living there, you know. Yeah. And she had 4 white poodles, the small little poodles, that had to be taken out in the morning, first thing, say 5 a.m. And boy, sometimes it was so cold. So that comment of Donna, Now, I
Yeah,
mean, I take the story now a long way around, but that brings back memories, Donna, when you're telling about little cupcake. That brings memories back.
that's
Jackie,
why we've
I
got
have,
cats.
pardon?
That's why we've got cats.
Exactly why we've got cats.
Well, you know, when we
Exactly.
go when we go for a walk, there's lots of dog walkers, and Rick and I were just joking, and we said what we need to do is get a harness each for the cats to for
You,
Georgie and Fluffy. I said we'll take them for a walk, and I said to Rick, I said, can you just imagine? I said George would have a dicky fit, and Fluffy would look at me like I'd lost my brains. Oh, my mind.
listen, you
I'd
can
be
see
putting them
people
on
taking their
placebo.
cats for walks. They
I
actually
know.
do take their cats for walks.
I know. I've seen some of them. Makes me chuckle. Fluffy would just
Wow.
slump behind and I'd be pulling her on her bum.
Wow. Jackie, I've got a bulging disc in my lower back and it makes me hurt when I wash and dry clothes or sweep or mop. Oh, so you're not supposed to, I think it's the bending action that does that. I think. Sandrine, yes. Good morning, Ursula and Linda. I must go to take a shower and then I have to go to the store for almond milk. Ooh, Wendy. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you? And thank you for popping by. I so appreciate it. It's 44 here in Warren, Ohio this morning. Brr, it's cold. Supposed to get up to 60. Even 60 is not that hot, eh?
No.
No, because that's about 15. 60 is about
Wendy,
15.
I don't know if you've seen in my group, I put a post up yesterday, but Wendy sent me a photograph of the cowl, of my cowl with Reggie's Moving Sands hat.
Wow.
But she didn't make it into a cowl. She kind of made it into a scarf, and it looks really, really good.
Wow.
Beautiful. And quite a couple of people. Sarah has done one. So there was another lady who's done one as well. And I'm just blown away by everybody's take on the pattern. So thank you all so very much. I'm just delighted to see what you're doing with the pattern.
Was it in your group?
Yes, in my group.
Did they post it? Let me see if I can see it. Let me see if I can see. You say a scarf?
Yes, it's kind of on a mannequin. It's got the hat. It's like a brownie, autumnal colours.
Okay, let's see. Brownie autumnal colors. I hope I can see it. Doesn't did you is it Chloe Brooks? No,
Wendy.
Wendy. Oh, there we go. Share this car. Wow, there you go. Let me just, okay, let me see if I can share this. Petra! Good morning, ladies. Need more coffee. Be right back. Wow.
Hi, Petra, sweetie.
Thank you, Linda. Okay, so let me see. Laugh out loud. Think how many creatures we let out every morning. 100 chickens, 30 ducks, 13 goats, dogs, cats. Only pigs stay in the pen. Oh, lucky pig.
Yes, lucky pig.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy, it reminds me of that. Melissa says, I have spinal stenosis and what? Sciatic. Ooh, what is that, Melissa? My goodness. I know what backwards feels like, Sandrine. I can definitely take you out for the count. Oh, feel better, girl. Yes. Oh, mine is related to MS. That's what it meant. MS.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, let's see if I can share. Share. Screen. Let's choose Chrome. Facebook. Share. Ooh, let's try.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yay! Look at that. Can you see?
Yes, that looks amazing, doesn't it?
But I love that, like that. Love it. So she did what? She did your scarf
My towel.
and
But instead
your...
of joining them, she folded it and added 2 buttons at the end. If you take Jackie's comment off, you'll be able to see. Hopefully, you'll
Okay,
be able to see it.
let's do that. Let's take Jackie's comment off.
And you can
like
see
that.
just at the bottom, she's put the buttons. Doesn't it look fab?
It looks fantastic. Let me just...
You see, you don't have to join it like I joined it. You could have it, see
there you can see the buttons. I made it a bit smaller now. That's why you could see the button. Now you can see the buttons. Wow. Yeah. Okay. That's beautiful. Fabulous? That's beautiful. Fabulous? And then let me just... I wanted to show you a blanket. There we go. StreamYard. Let's check out. Can't wait to make them. Wait, let me just... I don't want to miss any comments. Okay, there we go. If I miss a comment, please put a lot of emojis so I can just pick it up again. I won that, Linda. I can't wait to make them.
Yes, she won from Reggie's party on the music that you can start next year. Where I'm sorry, Linda, to repeat myself, on the music that you can start next year, what pattern are you going to be using and whose pattern is it?
Mosaic.
Oh, mosaic.
I think. Okay. No, it's the predictive text. At least it's not just me. Whose pattern is it?
I'm going to be using Tina for Valdar. I'm going to be using one of her mosaic blanket patterns. I can't decide on whether... I think it's the Casablanca.
Okay.
Or the Queen Cow. I'm not sure
Okay.
yet. I'm not decided.
All right.
And then again, I might change. I was going to do the Indiana, but I changed my mind on that. But I bought so many patterns from her, so I just need to sit and decide.
I also need to go and sit and go through it again.
Yeah. So I want to do one of those, Sylvia.
Wow. Margaret says, my oldest grandson was born on January 2019 and it was 30 below 0 Fahrenheit. Woo! What? With a wind chill of 60 below, working on a dairy farm during that time was miserable. I can believe
I bet it was.
Listen, you must make a temperature blanket of that year of 2019, hey? And then gift it to this grandchild as a blanket presenting the weather when this child was born. That is a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Virginia wants to come up on the panel, but it says devices not connected. So if you're using your laptop, that often happens. But if you're using your phone, it will allow you to connect because the Kaspersky or internet security on a laptop is more strict than on your phone. On your phone, it will just allow you to come in. I can never join anybody's anything unless you disable your laptop security just for a moment. Then you can come up. It will allow you to come up because at the moment I'm only seeing a black screen. Melissa says spinal stenosis is my discs and sciatic is the sciatic nerve. It gets painful and shoots sharp pain from my lower back down to my back of my knee. Melissa, I'm going to write you on my prayer list because that is painful. Eh? That is a painful condition. Wow.
It is.
There we go. Sciatica and disc issues. Get my prayers for feeling better soon, says Katrine. Oh, Katrine. You know, Katrine is a carer for the elderly. Isn't that an angel? It's beautiful, says Vera, and lovely, says Katrine. And Melissa says, I also have sciatic nerve. It is amazing. I mean, I haven't heard of it until today. Yes, I'll be making it. Thank you, Linda. I usually don't win. Woo, Pastel Dreams is excited. Sandrine, oh girl, so sorry. That nerve pain that shoots down is the worst, isn't it? Absolutely, I can believe. Yes, Lord, says Sandrine. I'm telling you.
You're back.
I'm
Are you
back. How is
walk
Cupcake
now?
doing, Donna? And Donna, we were talking about cupcakes. I think I need to go to settings on my phone to allow access. Is it on your phone? Usually the phones are quite, how can I say, lenient and allows you to come up, isn't it? Like on your iPad, on a phone, but on anything else, it really struggles. Thank you, Katrin. There you go. I want a blanket that I can that will just be there for when I do nothing. Now, the blanket that I'm busy with, my how do you call it? Mosaic blanket. My mosaic blanket is in the other room at the moment because it takes up a bit of space at the moment. It's getting bigger and bigger. And I was sitting here just doing this shawl. So I need to finish this shawl and just get it done with. So anyway, I know I want to do the Queen Cow. What I want to do is, I know I can do the Indiana, but I want to do different things with the Indiana. So even if it's, I want to do one more Indiana. After this one's done, I want to do one more Indiana. And then I'll move on to the other patterns that I bought, because I bought quite a few. I will keep trying. Virginia says, no problem, Virginia. You keep trying. You're absolutely so welcome, because there's still time. We've got time. There's still time. You've got time. Sandrine says, if I didn't have my pain meds and heating pad, it would be worse. I can imagine, my sweetheart. Do you regularly go, Sandrine, for injections at however often, and other medicine that helps to get it better, or is it something that will only deteriorate? I'm just asking. Everyone have a good day. I have to go back to work. I will catch the rest on the replay. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you for spending time with us. I so appreciate it.
Have a nice day at work.
Super day further. Agree, Sandrine, 100%. Good morning, everyone. 8 a.m. and cold here in North Carolina. Hello, Geraldine.
Hello, Geraldine. How are you?
She's our matriarch. She's our matriarch. Hey, so there you go. Melissa is saying, girl, having my little ones makes it difficult at times from running after them. You know, yes. And I remember Lauren is doing potty training on the weekend in all the live streams. She was saying she was doing potty training, and she's got a live and then a potty training. But the thing is, with the potty training, I remember with Jessica, it took 4 days, and you could not think anything else but potty training in those 4 days. And one of those 4 days was a Sunday, Mother's Day. And I thought to myself, what stupid timing did I have? But you know, it happens when it happens. And in those 4 days, it's just me and the child's bladder. And it's just timing. You've just got to get the timing right for those 4 days. After that, it was done. The penny dropped. Lina's Design, Rita. Hello, my sweetheart. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm from Norway. It's so cold here. It's only 5 Celsius, which means 5 times 2 is 10 plus 30 is 40 Fahrenheit. Wow, that's cold. And feels as 0. Oh, yes. Never mind the feels as, because on my phone it says this is the temperature, but it feels like 4 degrees cooler. And I'm like, yeah, I feel that. I have light my candles to get the, what is that? Higgy feeling.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yes. She's doing good. I had to put something warm on her when we went out. She is just the sweetest little thing you could ever meet. I can imagine. Now I wanted to share with you Facebook. This, okay, I'm going to share the screen again one more time. Now, this is share the screen, Chrome tab, Facebook, share. This is in one of my live streams. Someone mentioned these squares that she made, and that it is flowers surrounded by a granny square. And I loved it. I thought to myself, wow,
beautiful.
That is a beautiful design.
Saw that. Yeah, Nana's Crafty Corner.
Yes, so I really loved that. Stop sharing. And there was someone else who did, I think it was Lauren, who said that she's working in her ends. Now I can't remember who. And it was beautiful. She sent me a pic.
Yes.
I've decided to do my temperature blanket for 2020. So much happened last year. That is 1 year I will never want over again. If there is a year that I want over, I can tell you now, it's 2019. With the knowledge that 2020 is coming, so that I could prepare better for 2020. Yeah. If that is something I could do, then that is what I'd like to do. Have 2019 over. I'd like 2019 back. Thank you. Where can I go and put in a requisition to have 2019 back so I can sail smoother through 2020? Wow. But you know what? If 2020 didn't happen, I would not have a YouTube channel. No. Because that is not something I ever considered. Whenever I worked outside the house. I would come. Well, I did work inside, work from home for a while, but I would work outside the house. By the time I get home and whatever was done, the tutor or the carer or the whoever did what they did, I spent time with my kids. And then when I get time to be by myself and crochet, I would watch crochet vlogs, especially those with hour-long vlogs. That was my favorite thing to watch, is crochet vlogs of an hour long, because then I don't have to put down my hooks. I can just sit back in my chair, legs up, and press play, and there I go. So I love that. Katrine, careful thinking there, and yes, great stuff. I am very happy with how my blanket's turning out. I'm actually sad to see that it's nearing its end, because it also means it's ending of this year's, so it's a little bit, well, I don't know. We were talking on who's live. Oh, no, man, it was Friday. We were talking about all the emotions. Or was it on my live or someone else's live? About all the emotions we go through. And I posted on my community tab a song. Listen, gotta listen to that song. And I said, after the live stream we had today, talking about all the things we have to go through and the emotional highs and lows, here's a song that Jessica was, while we sit like this, Jessica sometimes plays some music for us, and that song came up. And the first few words of that song just plucked my heartstrings, and I thought, I felt like it wanted to make me cry, and because it stirred your emotion. And I thought, I've got to share this with you girls, especially after Friday's live stream. And it was shortly after Friday's live stream that I did it. So, oh, man. And it was the lyrics. Because sometimes you watch the video, a music video, and the music video you like the song. Then you watch the music video, and it actually turns you off that song completely. That's happened. It just continues to get worse, says Melissa. Oh my goodness, my girl. But you know what? I did tell you, now I believe in prayer. So the doctor can say, blah, 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 but God. I've got a book that says that. The name of the book is But God. They said, blah, 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 but God. And it goes on like that. Very encouraging, full of talking good news. And sometimes, because there it says in the Bible that by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony, we overcame. So it's listening to other people, good things that the Lord has done in other people's lives, that really lifts you up, because he has no favorites.
No.
And if he can do it for someone else, and he will do it for you, just ask, okay? So when I pray for you girls, that's what I pray for. After 7 back surgeries, I have quite a bit of severe pain issues, but you two lovely ladies help me to think about something else.
Oh, that's
Suzanne,
really nice. We're really sorry about your back pain as well. There's nothing worse. My Rick suffers with back pain, and not often, but when he does, he's just laid up. It's awful. Hi, sweetie.
Oh, Suzanne, your words just make me want to cry. I just feel for you. I feel for you. Anyway, I love starting my morning with you too. I'm lurking in my PJs and getting. Suzanne just.
I know.
Touched. Anyway, let me compose.
It's all right. You compose yourself, sweetie.
Yes,
I know it's difficult. It really is difficult. If you cry, I'm gonna cry. So
no. It's just you know what? It's so kind of her to say that, because we also go through stressful things that we don't often share. And then if I say to you, I pray for you, you can believe I will pray for you. And I can only share what I believe, and that we pray for each other, and that's what we do. We lift each other up, prayer, because
we do.
We
and
care for each other.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, this is what
Suzanne, you mustn't mess up my makeup. Please, I need every bit.
I know, sweetie. But this is what this community is all about: supporting, praying, giving prayers out, and just being there for one another. Getting through. We all have difficult times. We might not say anything, show it on our lives, but everybody goes through a difficult phase, or suffering with their health issues and that, and you were all in our prayers, and
or even someone close to you who's suffering, that's also, it affects you as much. I mean, yes, there are some easy exercises that help sciatica a great deal, says Katrine. Katrine, that is very good to know. I wonder if there's a YouTube video on that, Katrine.
I was just going, you took the words right out of my mouth. Great minds think alike.
Yes, I don't finish your sentences. I just take it right out of your mouth.
But I finish your
like
sentences.
An old married couple. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for this day and for this time together, and just bless it. Tina's patterns are very versatile, says Katrine. I love her patterns.
I tell you what, I love, even if I'm not doing it, I just love putting her videos on and listening to her, because she's got such a restful, relaxing voice, hasn't she? And you just mellow, you just sit and
but she's got,
I just sit and I'm watching and I'm
energy,
coaching, or I'm knitting, and her voice is just, I wish my voice was like that.
But she's also, what I like about Tina is that she's got an energy, and don't care about other people. Just do what you like. And I feel like if I was right there next to her, I could just be myself and she wouldn't judge me. Yes. Hello, Sandy, my sweetheart. So good to see you. And hello, Laura. And here's someone I haven't seen in a while. Hello, my sweetheart. Now I forgot your name, but I know exactly what she looks like. She's got beautiful blonde hair, and she's just our age, How are you, my sweetheart? So good to see you. I just put a picture of Cupcake Christmas outfit I made her last year on your Facebook page. Let me go and have a look. because then I'm going to share it, you know. Let's just
Yes, yes.
go there, because that would be great.
Definitely. Definitely. Oh, and Laura, that's what I was going to say. I was thinking today, I was washing my dishes, and I was thinking to myself, I need to go and order Laura's pattern book.
Okay.
Write your patterns in. So that's on my list to do today. In fact, I'll have a look.
Lena says, last weekend I delivered bonus teenager to his mom. And then I was going to have 24 hours by myself, but I was invited to a concert, and it was so lovely. The little break from being a career,
A carer.
something. A carer. Oh, yes, fantastic. Julie, hello, my sweetheart. Oh, you see. Okay, let's see. Why are we crying? We're crying because our hearts are filled with empathy for our sisters. That's why we're crying. That's why. She just tickled my heartstrings, and it rained in my eyes. Something like that.
Yeah.
I cry too, Hannah says, because what she said is true. You to help me so much. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Hello, 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 hello. Love the pic. I'm crying now, my sweetheart. Oh, you know. Catherine says 13 here in Texas right now, not too cold. You girls, Linda, Ursula, have no idea how much you both mean to us. You touch our lives in such a genuine, sincere, and personal way. Bonnie, you're going to mess up my makeup.
Oh, Bonnie, thank you.
Don't go there, Bonnie, but thank you for that. You go while I just share. I'm just going to share the screen, and let's see what happens here. This is Monday morning, and we are in, well, I'm in my,
thank you, Bonnie.
Let's call it the hormones. I don't know what. Is this, let's see if this.
Oh my God, look how cute. Oh my God.
Is that it? That is, wait, that is Nana's Crafty Corner. This is Cupcake's Christmas outfit I made last year, Ursula. Wow and wow.
Oh, what a
I love it.
beauty.
Let me just quickly have a look through. There we go. Because that was those flowers.
Oh,
and then Katrine, I am still amazed at how much quicker it is to crochet something than it is to knit something. I also must remember that I tend to knit with fingering weight yarn and crochet with thicker yarns thus far. I finished my lap blanket in just 2 days. Now look at that. If I click on that, let's see. And then let's make it bigger.
That is gorgeous. I saw that, Katrine. That is beautiful.
I love that. I love the color. And
my makeup's all smudged now.
Yeah, courtesy of Bonnie. Bonnie, see, you mustn't do those things, you know. It's the kind words. It's when we don't expect the kind words. And there's Connie's finally in alien beanie. Wow. Okay, there we go. And then there was.
Can I just show you these?
Janine.
Oh, that's nice.
Janine Kemp posted a picture. Let me see. Of, and that's there were 2 ways that she wore it. Janine wore that. Janine Kemp. She's been here at our live streams. So okay, let me just stop sharing.
Right, can I just show you this? This is the Holiday Crochet Pattern Keeper, a pattern designer's dream. You can get the hardcover or the paperback, but this is the paperback. Look at that, guys. This is by Laura, Crochet Corner. And that is what I'm going to get.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is, what is the name of that? What does it say on there? It's a little bit small.
Sorry, it says Holiday Crochet Pattern Keeper, a pattern designer's dream, 8.5 by 11 large pattern book, includes graph paper, pattern notes, and more for crochet. The Christmas scene. Well, isn't the Christmas scene just gorgeous?
Yes, but I mean, is that a download or is that a book that you must order?
No, it's actually a book on Amazon. It's a book. You physically get the book.
I would love to order that. Is that one that Laura made, designed?
Yes. Yes.
Laura, but if you're still here, drop that link if you can.
Yeah,
yes,
drop the link.
Because we would love that. I cry almost every day in pain, Sandrine says. Oh, my sweetheart. We are going to pray for that to change. Laura, think we all got a little choked up, right? Says Melissa. Having prayers is important. Without God in my life, I would manage to be with my dad in this times. He has bowel cancer with immune therapy. Is that right? Am I reading it right? Yes. I would or wouldn't have managed to be with my dad in this times. But bowel cancer with immune therapy. Oh, Lena, that is. I'm going to put that on my prayer list, Lena. Lena's design. Rita, is your name Rita? Your name is Rita or Lena for your dad. Cancer. I'm going to write here cancer. And the power of prayer is amazing, says Mrs. Twisted V Twin. There you go. I'm collecting patterns for flowered granny squares to do an Afghan. Ooh, lovely. Me too, Crojo. Okay, now let me think where I put that book. The book with 200. I had little crochet blocks inside because I want to make a vintage. I bought yarn that is a vintage blue. Let me show you, see if I can show you one. It's Himalayas anti-pilling everyday BB Lux. Well, BB means baby, probably. 100% anti-pilling. Now I'm just going to quickly solo myself.
Yeah, that's fine.
And this is what it looks like. Now, this is like a vintage blue. This is so light. So light.
Oh, I like that.
Now, you can imagine.
It's a green, isn't it? Or is it a blue?
It's like a duck egg blue. Something like that. Very,
yes,
very light. Yeah. And it would look beautiful is in a baby vintage blanket. I want vintage blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me exit solo.
Are you going to add a colour with it, or are you just going to do it all in that one colour?
All in one colour, but different squares with texture.
Oh, right. Like that book that I showed you. That Petra showed you last week.
I think so.
This one.
Oh, wait. Yes, it's something like that. That is what was in my mind.
Yeah.
It's something like that. Yes, it's something like that, but only in one color, which is this.
But every square is different.
Yes.
Every square is a different.
Yes.
Texture.
Well, and if it's baby size, say it's 35 squares, then you have 7 different squares, 5 of each.
Yes.
And you can put them anywhere because it's the same color. Yes. And then I've got a beautiful border that I found in one of my books that I'd like to put around that. And so it'll be a tutorial of 5 of the 7 squares. Yeah. And then the border. Because I haven't seen that border anywhere. Obviously, it probably exists because it's in a book. Someone must have made it.
I'm having a power search.
No problem. Search. I've had MS for 21 years, and God has definitely helped throughout those years, says Jackie. Oh, yeah. Jackie, you know what? I am adding you to my list because what I do is I just speak death to that sickness. When Jessica was going through her transplant, her bone marrow transplant, then that is when I use that Proverbs 18 verse 21, the power of life and death is in the tongue. And I would speak death to the sickness and speak life to her and restoration, because every half an hour that the chemo stayed in her body longer was a week extra side effects. And for some reason, my aunt, she's a teacher, and she said she's seen children that go through cancer, but she's never seen a child who had such severe side effects as Jessica. Jessica was just, the side effects just, I don't know, just was very tough. Who's Tina? Tina Sorvaldar. If you,
Mosaic,
let me just quickly,
Iceland, she's a mosaic crochet artist who lives in
yes,
Iceland.
let me quickly, I'll tell you what, I'll quickly, let me quickly see. Let me just quickly do this. But they've probably answered you, and let me just do this. Videos. I just want to quickly drop it for you. Where are you? There we go. There we go. And let me just go there. Quickly. And copy. And I'm going to drop it. Sandy, I'm going to drop for you one of my videos in the chat. And it says how I learned to do mosaic crochet. So if you're interested, just watch it. How I learned to do mosaic crochet. And it has everything recommended. It's a short video, and it's got everything recommended of Tina's in order. Hello, Katrina. How are you doing? So good to see you.
Katrina, good morning. Good morning to you.
Hello, Linda. Hello, and good morning to each and every one of you in the chat. And hello, everybody saying hello all around. Let me just quickly, hello. Thank you, Linda, says Crojo. Virginia says, sorry, I got lost trying to find out how to join you, Ursula and Linda. And then when I came back, I thought, oh, Ursula's trying. What are we talking about? Listen, now don't worry. You know what, Virginia? Maybe tomorrow we must get a time when you and I are both awake, because you're quite a few hours ahead of me, and we can just practice on you coming up, and then yes, without the pressure of other people, and then it'll be great. There we go. Tina Thorodottir Sorvaldar makes amazing mosaic patterns. There you go. There we go. Already, you see, I must catch up here. I do appreciate you all and accepting me in your group. Sanita, there is not even a question. That is so true, Bonnie. You took the words right out of my mouth. Lovely. Donna says, I agree with Bonnie. You are too awesome. And Granny D. Oh, fantastic. Yes, I tell you, Granny D makes it. What a sweetheart, says Suzanne. And I actually got Suzanne's name right. I'm getting it right. I have another one with Christmas owls as well that just came out to hardcover and in paperback.
Yes, I
got those links.
Yeah, I got the scene. I quite like that one, so I purchased that. Crojo, Laura, sorry.
Let me show you quickly, just very quickly. So you see this square. This is the book.
Oh, yeah. I think I've got that one.
And that is the square. But now I've made it in this. And it looks like this. You see?
Oh, that looks beautiful in the one color.
Yeah. So it's only in one color. But now this is the one. And it looks like it's been blocked because it's been living in this book. And then the next square that I chose is this one. Let me show you. That one, left is right. That one.
Oh, that's
but now in one color. Look how lovely it looks in one color. See, like in the one color. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's very pretty. I think like I'm going to give squares a miss for next year after doing 252 of them this year.
Oh, course.
Then I did your poncho, which had 8 squares.
Wow. So I must do more of this. I've got them all written down, the ones I want to do, but I must just get this pattern out. You see, so there's things are piling up, and the year is nearing its end. So it's like, where's my Linda button? Catherine says, sometimes a warm towel sprayed with eucalyptus cloves, mint, and or rosemary will help with pain. It helps my mother who also have those issues, says Catherine. That is awesome advice right there. Take a screenshot if you need to. Ursula, you look great. Linda is right. The group is very supportive. Ah, thank you. The thing is, that is what it's for. I mean, that my name is Rita Lina. There you go. So I write it down. But the Lord knows who you are. Rita Lina. There we go. The Lord knows your name, sweetheart. There we go. Holiday pattern keeper. But that is amazing. Laura, you're making the most amazing stuff. I must just really get over there.
Yes.
Gorgeous yarn. Yes. I tell you what, if I don't use enough and there's enough left over because I bought 2 packs, I'd like to make a sweater for myself with the second pack because I love that neutral color.
Yes.
Donna says, I always pray for my YouTube family and all my family and babies and grandbabies and cupcakes. I don't remember everyone's name. I just say my YouTube family, Lord, please keep them safe and heal them. Oh, yes. You know, the Lord knows. I mean, we don't need to tell him like he's daft. He knows.
Yes.
He knows. Yes, there are videos with those exercises, Catherine. What a sweetheart you are. Thank you so much. So there you go. If you want to see those exercises, grab that link. Sandrine says, I also pray for my YouTube family. There you go. Hey, you don't know how many people are praying for you. Because I don't always ask permission to pray for someone. And I won't always tell them I'm praying for them. I just feel if the Lord puts someone on your path or in your heart, then we pray for them. That is the least we can do, but also the most powerful we can do. So I have a video on my YouTube channel of Cupcake and yellow pajamas, in yellow pajamas. I made her. She is just so adorable. She is talking to me. I tell you, the thing about a dog is that they are extremely expressive in their facial expressions. But since I met my husband and he's a cat lover, probably of extremes because he loves German Shepherds, which is big dogs, or cats. So really, 2 extremes. So now that I love cats and I know cats, to me, they are as expressive, but I must say it didn't start out like that. I used to see them as not so expressive, but until you get to learn and read their body language, I would really appreciate if you could put me on your prayer list, Ursula. You are on it, sister, guaranteed. There you go. Good morning, everyone. Debbie Grabert. Let's just keep to Debbie before I slaughter that name. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? Hello, Katrina. Hello. That would be lovely. I appreciate that help, Ursula. Yes, we just come up. I've watched Virginia's 2 videos and it's gorgeous. I really appreciate that, Linda.
Anything to help her fellow
YouTuber, yes.
YouTuber.
A YouTube system.
Yes,
there you go.
Exactly.
Good morning, Donna. If you're not part of Katrina's crochet world, go and check her out. And I'm sure that Nightbot is dropping the links. If not, check out the description box. Tell those people you met them at OMGrannySquare. They will return the love. That's beautiful, Ursula. Oh, thank you, Crojo. Virginia is saying, my time here at 9:30 p.m. when you start your live on, but you see, 12:30, that's 9:30. I'm in 10 o'clock or 11, 2 hours earlier, which will make it 7:30 by you in the evening, but 10 a.m. for me, maybe tomorrow, Tuesday. Then, yay, we can get together and just have a practice run. Why not? Good morning, ladies, and everyone in the chat. Spring. Hello, my sweetheart. So good to see you. And as it say at the bottom, how was your weekend? Another week ahead of us. Any plans? And what's on your hook? What's in your cup? And are you doing well? Tell us. Thank you. I was highly motivated. She was highly motivated. Yes, thank you for helping, because I mean, this is where you hear about things that you don't normally hear. And
No, exactly.
sometimes one can hear something that will change your life and you think, wow, someone once mentioned that and I tried it and that was like it for me. The blanket is going to be fabulous, says Suzanne. Yes, I hope so, because I had this picture in my mind and I thought I must put it into action and then make a tutorial. I mean, after all, I'm OMGrannySquare. Oh, my granny square, right? So exactly. I can have a few squares on my channel. So yes, and I'd love that, because I've been thinking about a vintage look for a baby blanket for a while now. So yay. Yeah. And hello, my sweetheart. I need to.
Hi, Nancy. How are you?
Ring bells for Nancy. I love seeing Nancy. How are you? And how is those little grandbabies of yours? So good to see you, Nancy. Glad you're awake. You see, as the USA wakes up, our USA sisters join us, those who are not the early birds. But although it is early, hey, it's just I come on super early for the USA. Too early. Hi, Katrina. Jennifer saying early one for you, Katrina. There you go. Donna, it's beautiful. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yes, very, very early for you, Katrina. Oh, yes. Oh, my sweetheart. For back exercises, check out Bob and Brad on YouTube. Ooh, they are very popular physical therapists. Crochet, very good advice. Thank you, Bob and Brad. Ooh, lovely. The vintage blanket will be beautiful, says Katrine. I am telling you, I'm going to, and the border I have in mind that I have in one of my books, the border is done in a different way. The border is done in the way that you it's a strip that you attach to the blanket. But I'm not going to do it like that, because it's crocheted, but I can copy that look by adding it in the round. We can do that. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. 7:32 a.m. here in Alabama, says Sandrine. Ooh, 7:32. Jeepers, girl, you're 8. Is it 7:32? Here it's 2:32. 7 hours behind me. Wow. 8:33 a.m. 8:33. 6 hours behind me. Wow.
Yeah, and she's 5 hours.
Sorry, as it does the book.
And
no, I don't think. No. It only has pattern. It only has the pattern. So let me hold it like this. Like this. There is. Okay, let me just quickly solo, because it feels like I've got to squash it into a little piece of the screen. This is the block. And then it shows different. There's the directions, and this is the block I did, but no charts. Sorry, but I love this book, and I've made other squares out of this book using this book, which is a fair. It's called I'm allowed to, because it's called what? Fair use or something. Kate from Bitch and Stitches, she gave advice on that, and I was so glad I did, because there is a blanket I have, I think it's called Baby Blues, on my channel. It's like 5 parts or something like that, but it's quite a few episodes where I took granny squares, but I used 6 different colors. But I want to do again something like that, but this time with double knit yarn, not 4-ply, and use 1 color, so that it has that vintage look. Because I was looking for something, and isn't it strange how you end up with your golden oldie? Because this book I have used so many times, and I've been through all the other books, and could not find exactly what I was looking for and came back to this book. So, and that book is just gorgeous. Julie, hello Nancy, hello Katrina. Margaret says 6:37.
Hi, Margaret.
Margaret, that's early. 9 hours. No, 8 hours behind us. 6:37. It's 2:37 here. Hello, everyone. So good to see you. I like to use this one because the picture of our viewer is bigger and I can better see them. It helps me. Good morning, Zuche. Hello. Hello, Linda, Ursula, and Fiber friends. Hope everyone is well. Oh, I love that little puppy with you. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yes.
I tell you what, it's on my list. I tell you, I can't wait to be 60. It's on my list to have 2 small dogs in the house. I'm sure my husband's not listening now, so I can say it. But I'll not get both at the same time. You get one, you train them well. Then you get another one that will be taught by the other one, you know, follow the other one's instructions. But I don't want a big dog. Big dog, bigger problem, bigger everything. So smaller dog, I can handle the smaller dog, small. Because when we had our German Shepherd and things went wrong, I tell you, that weekend, I was just so freaked out because my husband was in George, where Vera is, which is 4 hours, 5 hours driving from here. He was taking part in a cycling tour, and everything went wrong that weekend. I needed an electrician. I needed a plumber. I needed a vet. It's just crazy. With the 2 kids, I just felt more than my nerves can handle. And you see, then something went wrong with the dog, because it was like she walked like this. You know, when the head hangs to one side? Yeah. It's like, now they explained it to me. It's got to do with it's like the world is now, if her head is to the left, it's like it's then straight for her. So they did give her medicine and it was fixed and everything, but it's weird and freaky looking. And I'm like, what's wrong with this dog? Plus, she's big. It's not a small dog. It's a huge dog to pick up and take to the vet. So, no, that's why I decided next dog, small dog that I can pick up, take to the vet, not a dog that wants to pick me up. 7 hours behind you. It's too early. Laugh out loud. Yes. Hannah Sedira says, thank you. Sweet Hannah. I make homemade angels out of porcelain heads and hands. I crochet the dresses. Each of my kids have one. Would you like to see a picture of them made with number 10 thread? Of course, I would like to see. Yes, that sounds incredibly interesting.
Definitely.
Share it on our group so I can see. Coffee in my cup and the 3-color challenge on my hook. Oh, that sounds lovely. Spring,
I've got
how are you doing?
Challenge to do.
You've got a 3-color challenge to do.
I've done the video. Rick picked the yarn. So I said to him, come up here, pick me 3 skeins of yarn. So he knows me so well, Ursula. Do you know what? And then I asked my subscribers to tell me what to make. And I picked the winner yesterday. Well, it'll go live tomorrow. Ooh, I can't lose that. So he picked 3 colours. He picked that colour.
Purple.
He picked that colour.
Ooh.
And then he picked that colour.
Wait, I'm going to solo you. Those are 3 purples. Let me see.
Yes.
3 purples. I love that. I love that. Now, what are you going to make with that?
I can't tell you because the video goes live tomorrow, so everybody will know tomorrow. Okay,
this 3-color challenge is on your channel. Whose channel is it on? Okay.
I was tagged. It's a hashtag 3-color challenge, and I'm not sure whether I tagged you in it or not. I tagged people. So
I've got to catch up.
This is my shawl as well now.
Oh, let's see. Well, let's see. That's my little Shih Tzu poodle, says Zujay. Oh, lovely. Hello, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Big dog, big poop.
There they are.
Exactly, Laura. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, that's beautiful. That is going to be so beautiful when it is done. What are you going to wear it with? Do you know already? You probably know already because you made
what I'm going to wear it with. I've no idea yet. I'm not sure whether I'm going to gift it or keep it.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet. I've not decided. Not
Laura,
sure yet.
Laura took the words out of my mouth.
I was going to say that, but I thought, no, Ben, not.
Small dogs. She is fun, loves to follow me around the house. The thing what I like is, because I've also heard here that, I mean, obviously, probably everybody knows, I just didn't know, that they are less likely to break into a house where there are little dogs inside the house, because the little dogs will pick up on any noise and start making a noise, barking. So, which makes all the sense in the world, but I would love that, because I also love dogs and their little expressions. I mean, a dog is like someone who is always glad to see you, and I don't think they have mood swings, etc. So, which is what you want. You want something who's always glad to see you, not today glad and tomorrow not.
I'd love a West Highland Terrier.
Ooh, I have 2 wee Yorkies. Love them to bits, Julie. Look at that picture of Julie. Isn't that a gorgeous picture?
Yes.
Julie. Oh.
And Julie's made the cowl, my cowl as well.
Wow. Crojo, that's why my dogs are small. Yes. Bye for now, ladies. I'm falling asleep. Oh, Jackie, my sweetheart. I'm glad we could help you. I will have all you ladies in my prayers for help with your pain. Have a good day and week, Ursula, Linda, and everyone says Jackie. Oh, Jackie, and have a super blessed week for you too. And we will keep you in our prayers as well. Yes, big poop, definitely, definitely. I tell you, hey, spring hugs. I jumped into the flower cow show.
I saw it. It looked lovely.
Beautiful. Nancy. I have a Chihuahua. Her name is Daisy, says Margaret. Ooh, I love you. You know, I went to someone's house once, a jeweler, and I had to wait in the lounge. And they had a little Chihuahua, and the little Chihuahua came up to me and put her soft toy down, and he looked at me like, okay, I must now play with her. I found that, and the owner said to me, they're so intelligent. The one, you know, now if you start researching, the one drawback of a Chihuahua apparently is that they are prone to heart conditions, something like that. But still, it might be just a wonderful thing. I have a cat who has a special meow for saying she is sorry when she knocks something off a shelf. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, that's so sweet.
My princess, my Fluffy, she's very quiet. She'll just go and sit by the back door and looks at me and lets me know. She doesn't meow. But George, oh my gosh, he's so vocal. He's like meow 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 meow, running backwards and forwards. He comes to me and he's meowing at me, and then he'll run to the back door and he'll come back because I'm not got to the back door quick enough.
But that is so intelligent. I love that. I love that they can actually say, you know, because I've only had like non-vocal cats ever. I can't remember that any. The one that I've got now is about 6-7 years old, and has now started now and again to meow. And then we would say, wonder why she's mowing. Because I mean, in the first 6 years, she was hardly vocal. So yes. And Jeanette is in the house.
Hello,
I'm so
Jeanette.
Hi, Ursula and Linda, and everyone in that chat. You are so welcome.
Welcome
Spring.
in. Lovely to see you.
Oh, lucky Linda. Those are beautiful, she says. That's going to be fun, Linda.
So well, guys. Rick knows me so well. I said, you know, I mean, Michelle's a fool. He could have gone anywhere, and he just went to the purples and picked three shades, and I was
that is so kind of him,
it because he had to put them in a bag, so I couldn't see them, and then I opened the bag live on video, and I was laughing my socks off. I tell you, if you watch that video, honest, I'm chuckling away, and I'm saying, well, guys, I cannot say Rick doesn't know me.
Oh yes,
but it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
He knows me, so, and he takes interest in what I'm doing as well.
Yes,
which is nice.
No, that's
too.
Fantastic. No, I really appreciate that. I appreciate that. I mean, now you see, Craig and I hardly have anything in common. I was sharing that. Where was I? And he doesn't crochet, and I don't fix cars. Yeah. So I can't fully appreciate when he's done something marvelous on a car. That he's done something. And I don't know. I only know now and again he'll say something's beautiful, but I hear it like years after the fact. When I wanted to move a certain blanket out of that one that says Ursula's blanket on my channel, it's a tutorial, but in the introduction I say that blanket I wanted to move out of the lounge because it's like a smarty pack, man. It's colorful. And he said, oh well, as long as you don't move that one out. And I'm like, why? And no, it's very colorful. He likes it. Well, he said he likes it. He liked it. And I said, now, why do you like it, or what do you like about it? Because he's never told me. No, it's very colorful. So he likes colors. I didn't know, because the colors of my lounge is the same as yours. So I wanted to put a blanket in there that's more matching. Doesn't look like a smarty pack. But so here this man now says that he likes that smarty pack. Just give me that picture there, please. I just wanted to show them that picture. Jessica shared a picture on Facebook the other day that she saw, and the picture is it reflects the colors in her bedroom, but it's a beautiful picture. So let me quickly just show you. So thank you, Spring, for telling me. I think Leanne might have tagged you in the 3-color challenge. Okay, I didn't know, so I will go and check it out. Now I want to show you this. I'm just going to solo myself quickly. No, this has nothing to do with crochet. This is just color. I'm showing this because of color. Let me just do this. Okay, I love the blue shawl, and let's do that. Now look at this picture. Can you see the colors in here?
Oh, they are similar. They are similar colors to my Lizzie blanket.
Yes, but it's all like duck egg blues and very light turquoise, goldy, neutrals, and so on. So she saw, where did you see a picture on Facebook? Hey, Pinterest, she saw a picture, and she showed me, and she said, look at this. She can't believe it, because it is really old. I mean, this picture's been
they're the color.
Oh, yes. Oh, please give that again so I can just hold it up so you can see it right next to. Yes, look at that. Amazing. I love that. Now,
the creams and the golds and the browns and the.
Yes, all those colors, those golds and those. Yeah. It's just all in there. Oh, I love it. There you go. That's gorgeous, Linda. And I'm just so beautiful, Linda. Hi, Jeanette. Let me just say hello. There we go. Katrin, that is so sweet. My cat passed in 2018, and she is so missed. Absolutely. I tell you. Oh, when my first, Jessica got a cat. Her aunt and uncle said she could have a cat at the age of 3. So I went to the local SPCA and chose a little kitten, not knowing that if you choose a kitten, you should choose the liveliest one, not the quiet one, because the quiet one, 10 to 1, is sick. So I chose this one because I had enough of lively. I wanted calm in the house. And so I chose this little tabby kitten. But she was sick. I didn't know it. And yes, brought her home. And she only had 2 little kittens, because I thought if she has one, we keep one and then we fix her. But then she only had 2. And we had the 2 fixed. And when one of them, those 3 cats went with us through the diagnosis of autism, of cancer again. And so when the first one of the 3 died of cancer in the chin. That night, I put on Cat Stevens on my way back from the vet home. Played it loud. Stopped at a pharmacy close to the house. Went in, bought a very expensive bottle of perfume, which is what I often do because I want, when you know, there's a verse in the Bible that says that our prayers are before the Lord as a fragrant incense. So when I put perfume on, I'm always reminded that come boldly and pray to God, because that's how much he enjoys you coming to him and praying. But I've never played Cat Stevens since then. But that night, oh, my heart broke for that cat, because it was a whole picture. Indigo Star, please grab that handle on your phone and come up. Also, it said her devices couldn't connect. I'd love to meet you. April says, good morning, ladies. Mood swings, that's me, says DIY. Listen, Friday, we were talking about that mood swings. You better go listen to that song on my community tab. I love that. I can't get enough of it. Good morning, ladies. I have a Yorkie poo that's just a year old, and I love him to pieces. Oh, that's so sweet. That
He's so cute.
Well, I just love my 50-pound Cocker Spaniel. He's my love bug. Oh, that is so cute. Yes, Usha, I have 2 dogs, one big, the other one is small. Reba, she hears everything before the big dog. Exactly. I tell you, I've heard this, and there you go. Yorkies, yes, Judy, they are very cute. My daughter is getting a puppy in 2022. It will be a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Wow.
I love them dogs.
I have 8 cats. Laugh out loud, and I'm very clean, so there is no kitty litter smell in my home. Yes, you know, they said that if you have, we use those special crystals. Is it crystals? That cat litter crystals that absorbs, and the smell goes away, and it lasts for 1 month, and then we always have 1 more cat litter box than we have cats. So when we had 2, we had 3 cat litter boxes. We have 1 cat now, we have 2 cat litter boxes. Somehow that does work. Zuj says, wow, stunning, beautiful colors. I love the picture, says Julie. I love it too, hey. Yeah, Linda was thinking the same thing. Lizzie.
Yes.
With that blanket. I love those, says Spring. April says, beautiful blanket, Linda. Oh, that is gorgeous. Me too, Jeanette. Mood swings. Don't even say the word. Don't even say the word.
I do.
And
do you know, guys, I mean, hand on heart, I don't suffer with mood swings at all. I must be one of the very lucky ones, even though I'm going through, you know, the menopause and all that. I don't have mood swings.
Now, I don't have power surges, but
power surges. I have the power
surges. Mood. So now Jessica and I are on the same, because she says, rather, when she has her monthly, she says, rather give me the pain than the mood swings. She can deal with the pain. The mood, no. And Melissa says, sorry, had to get my girls ready and off to school. I'm back, says Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes,
hello, Jeanette. Virginia says, so lovely to be here tonight. It's midnight here now, so I will get ready for bed. I'll be back next Monday, 9:30 p.m. on Usha's Live, sending big hugs. Oh, yes, Virginia.
Bye, Virginia.
You can just Facebook message me if you want to, and then we can have a time in the week where we just quickly practice, and we just go through it. Maybe a Facebook video call and do that. That would be nice. DIY says, I need to learn more about cats because of my childhood experience with them was not good. I'll share that as a story time one day. I tell you what, my son's carer, Roslyn, also does not like cats. I didn't know that. She was standing next to me one day, and the cat came up and was going around her one leg. You know how they come up against you. And she was standing looking at me, frozen. I said, what is wrong? She says, I'm afraid of cats. So she stood there like the salt pillar because she was frozen stiff. And I said, they won't hurt you. She's not afraid of you. She's doing that because she's liking you. So it was so funny because I didn't know that. I mean, scared stiff. That was really in action. Scared stiff. Good morning, Melissa, and good night, Virginia. And again, good night, Virginia. Yes, she's back. She's back. And I'm so happy. So I'm really, that is like, yay, saving grace. Saturday, we went to the traffic department, and I had to stand there and wait, and so many people are allowed in, and to get a date for Jessica to do her, I don't know the right words. In Afrikaans, you say so that she can pass out, but pass out sounds like falling over dead on the floor. That's not pass out. So she can pass out and get her driver's license. So we got a date. So the date is in November. So now there's not much time. So this morning I was phoning the driving school, and because last time she had 8 lessons to go only, and a hard lockdown hit us. I mean, that was like after I had paid 3 times the normal amount you pay to actually have lessons. Now, here comes what would have turned into 12 months of lockdown. Now you want to try and remember something. Oh, it was like a hole in the head. So here we go again. In the next month, I said, forget about drawing, forget about crochet. It's just road rules. Watch these videos. Get your book out again. So this morning, I spent time until half an hour before I had come on. I was doing that, so I'm like stressed out. I don't like it. Listen, we all have different things that stress you out.
Yes, we do.
So for me, teaching my own kids things academically or things that they need to know, really stresses me out, because Jessica battles with things that I don't even have to think about twice. So for me to teach her something and have to do it over and over and over, no, that's why up to now, I've always had a job where I could rather pay someone and outsource that. So because if I'm the mother, I still have to be the mother on evenings and weekends, and you have to do, there's a lot of mothering to do beyond teaching your child academics, so yeah, definitely. Wait, what did she say? Crystal said, I have mood swings without said life phases. My CPTSD causes mood swings from time to time, or I miss indicators to change my mindset. What is CPTSD? I wonder.
I've not heard of that before. I've not heard of that before.
Crystal, just educate me there on what that is. Yes, thank you, Ursula. We will chat on Facebook tomorrow. Good idea. Donna says, sorry, I had a phone call. I posted the angel on your Facebook page. Let's go now. I'm going to have a look. Where is the angel? The little angel. Let me get out of this. Quickly go on to that. You see, there is on Facebook One Skein of Love crochet group, and their picture on the front is an amazing picture of them, and it's dark blue, light blue, and it looks like a creamy white and bright green. So those are beautiful 4 colors. Okay, let me not be sidetracked. Quick, load. Oh my goodness! Let me share this, because this is gorgeous. Share screen, Chrome tab, Facebook, share. Wow and wow. So the arms and the face is an actual doll's arm and face, I think. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so let's go closer and then closer.
Wow, that's the pineapple stitch.
And let me see. I can't. There we go. I can actually move it. There we go. And those feathers is like,
Donna, that is like amazing.
Wings. Wow.
Wow.
Come on. Come on. There we go. And look at the dress at the bottom. Let me just go up. Can I see if I can go up? Oh, I'm not really au fait, as they say, with this. So my apologies if I'm trying again and again. But that is beautifully done. I mean, that's it. It is beautiful. There we go. Okay, let's do that. And down. Ooh, do you stiffen that so that it stands on its own, I think?
I think she might use starch for it to stiffen it.
Yes. That's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Ooh, Donna, you
stunning.
did a marvelous job there.
Yeah, stunning.
Wow.
Absolutely stunning.
I love that.
Beautiful. Very talented.
That is absolutely beautiful, says Melissa. Wait, let's just see what Crystal said. It is complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which is different from PTSD, as PTSD can be one traumatic event. CPTSD is caused from multiple traumas
for an extended period
of time. Right. Well, amazing, hey? I mean,
yeah,
that is quite something.
It is. It is.
Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, says Roberta. My dear Crystal, I put you on my prayer list because that is Crystal.
Anything, there is a plastic cone that sits on top of your tree topper. It's up underneath the dress. Oh, it's an angel for the top of your Christmas tree. Wow.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that is amazing. Hello,
Carla, good morning. How are you, my sweetheart? And how was your weekend? I've spent the weekend with a lot of live streams, And yes, starting with Affordably Crafty, those two, Yarn Geek and Kim, and Melanie and Leanne was somewhere as well. And I think, I mean, there was more than one going on at the same time. And I think it ended with Granny D.
Gina was
there. Gina, yes. And then Sunday, it started with, what was, but I mean, I went from live stream to live stream. I also couldn't watch the entire DIY, watch most of it. And I didn't watch the entire Reggie, but most of it. Up to the end. Came in late, watched up to the end. There we say. Katrina is saying, complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Post-PT. I didn't know that the S stood for stress.
Yes.
Because I know PTSD.
Yeah.
Post-traumatic stress disorder. I just didn't know that the S was for stress. I don't know what I thought, what it was for. But the complex, that's new to me. Well, obviously, more than one, hey? And you'll find in autism, you often find what they call comorbid conditions, which means someone is diagnosed with autism, but there's like a statistic that if you have, for instance, if you have Asperger's syndrome, which is, I want to say autism, but you can function in this world and people won't really pick up your autism straight away, especially if you've had intervention. But there's a statistic of X amount of people like that who need glasses because there's an eye thingy that goes with that. Amazing how these things, I don't know. Yeah. My mom and I did porcelain dolls too. Well, Bonnie, now why is that not a surprise? We would dip crocheted fine lace in porcelain, drape on dolls, and fire. The cotton would burn out, leaving porcelain lace. What?
Wow.
Women, you know, eh? You've got so much knowledge.
Into your talents, Bonnie. No,
yes, there you say it.
One
Perfect
very
English.
talented lady. One
And
very
I didn't know
lady.
that Bonnie actually worked in a, I want to say wool shop, as we say it, but yarn store. And I saw it in one of your videos. So if you're not connected to Bonnie yet, please don't hesitate and just join her, because she's got videos with so much information, little tips, and a variety, because she stays on a hobby farm. Now she's in the hospital, but she's going to be back on her hobby farm in no time. Thank you, Lord, for answered prayer. And yes, connect to our friend. Carla says, great, but this morning taking my husband for shoulder surgery. Carla, we keep your husband in prayer, and I really pray that the doctor will have wisdom and insight, and that the Lord will guide him as his knife goes, you know, where it should go, that it does exactly the right thing. And for quick recovery for your husband, we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Carla, I'm going to write you down, your husband, Carla. And I've got to write that down. Castro. And shoulder surgery. Sorry, how do you say that?
Carla G. Castro.
Yes, Castro. Yeah. Did I say it like that? Does it sound? To me, it sounds the same, but obviously.
Yes, no.
Praying for a speedy recovery, Carla. Yes, we do pray. That sounds incredible, Bonnie. I'm telling you. Just light it up. And there you go. Lace angel. The angel is stunning, says Katrine. Ah, my baby has autism. How old is your little one? Melissa, because my son was diagnosed at just over 3, which is the age where most children that are diagnosed with autism are diagnosed, because that's like the, I don't know, popular age to pick it up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Divergent, which is Crystal. Star Brown, hello, my sweetheart. Hey, yeah, long time. Yes, so good to see you this morning.
Hello,
well, this
Star
afternoon.
Brown.
Actually, this afternoon. Thank you, Katrine. Wow, interesting, Bonnie. It is very interesting. Wow, I bet you it's beautiful. I can only imagine. You can imagine how beautiful it would be.
Yeah.
Listen, Bonnie, when you get out of hospital and you're now A4OK, then you must make a video and show us, or just tell us about it, or show a picture about it, because we'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Prayers for your hubby, Carla.
And that's what's nice about these lives, isn't it? That you know, we learn learn something every time there's a live. You know, something different, something about our, you know, our YouTube sisters, you know, what they're, and it's just amazing, and it's nice to, you know, to share our knowledge as well with each other, which I really enjoy.
Many, Crystal is saying, many autistic people have comorbid PTSD or CPT as well, due to how society treats them and doesn't understand their needs. Yes. Yeah. That's why for my son, the whole, well, in this house, the whole training is to be socially acceptable. Why? Yes. Because I can't prepare the road for my child, but I must prepare my child for the road. So my child must learn to act in a way that society accepts his behavior, because if you're acting weird, people are going to treat you like you are weird, which means you'll be excluded. You will not be invited. You will definitely not be invited. So I didn't want that for both of my kids. So all the training they've had since he was 3 and he's now 17 years has been, the guideline is this socially acceptable? If not, we address it until it becomes. You pronounced it just fine. I should say, trying my best here, you know. She will be 5 in December, says Melissa. Melissa, yes. I believe in the USA you have quite good intervention therapy. That is what we call it, intervention therapy here. In South Africa, we call it that. Yes, I tell you, porcelain lace sounds amazing. I've never heard of that, but that sounds very interesting indeed. I got to make a phone call. We'll be right back, says Donna. Ooh, Donna's got a hotline today, hey? Agree, Linda. I learn so much on a daily basis, and I love it. Yes, Ursula, agree. And it takes a strong mama bear and a patient mama bear. You know, Melissa, I found with my son's autism, the thing that I dislike most about it, one of my colleagues once told me, "Oh, you're quite a sergeant major, aren't you?" And I thought to myself, I will not get offended by that, because she doesn't understand the road I have to walk.
No.
Because you have to be at home. Home is no longer the place you go to relax after work. For the child, it is the training ground for how they should act outside the home.
Yeah.
Because with a child with autism, they don't have to differentiate. We are at home now. You can act like this, or you can act like that. They think the way they can act at home is the way they can act everywhere. So you have to teach them here how to be socially acceptable, so that once they are out of the house, or even when we have visitors,
it's ingrained into them, you know, and
it's like the norm.
And
it becomes normal.
You've got to be strong, and you've got to be firm with them as well. You can't be, you've got to have a firm hand with them, and
consistent. That's the thing.
Yes, that's what, you know, they like consistency. And if you have to be consistent with them, otherwise, you know, it doesn't work. You know, I mean, I've got two sons, and when they were younger, I was very strict with them, you know, kind of, because I was, you know, I spent the majority of the time with them, so I was teaching them, you know, their manners and how to behave at home, and when we went out visiting, how to behave, even though there was nothing, you know, my boys didn't have anything wrong with them, you know, like autism, or, you know,
they were neurotypical. Is how we say it.
They would, you know, I was I was a discipline. And my dad said, I mean, my dad was very strict at home, and my dad said that my dad turned around and told me I was stricter than he was. But I said, they're boys, Dad, they're totally different to girls.
Yes.
And I never wanted girls. I never you know, when I was expecting both my boys, I never wanted a girl. Never. I wanted a boy, and that was it. I didn't want girls at all.
But what I wanted to be was, you know, my ideas. You know, we have our ideas, or how do you call them? Expectations. I wanted to get married, have 3 children, maybe even 4 children, be a stay-at-home mom, and they go to the local school like I did. You know, you walk your 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks to school, come back home, and etc. That's what I wanted in life. No, it didn't work like that. So I had my 2 children with special needs. Now, for all intents and purposes, people tell me that Jessica is not Asperger's syndrome, because she had so much intervention and so much therapy that people say, no, she there's nothing wrong. All that tells me is we have achieved what we set out to achieve.
Yes.
That with your now, I mean, I don't know how many people know this, but my husband was also diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome 15 years after getting married, 15 years into our marriage. And all that did was, we went to see a guy, and this guy told me, to help your husband, the only way to help him is to live with him, because his framework of reference, he cannot think hypothetically, which is, I didn't know that. So I spend a lot of time explaining something that I'm unhappy about, and then explaining something that I'm unhappy about, and then he will say, yes. He doesn't say he doesn't understand, because he thinks he understands. I look at him, it looks like he understands. 3 days later, I see him do the same thing. Then I'm thinking, oh, no. We didn't get through. We have to explain again. But now when he explained, this guy explained this to me, this therapist. So by that time, my first child, my second born, had been diagnosed for 6 years. So I'd had that amount of years with dealing with autism. And you know, when you're older, when my husband was 37 at the time, it took him 6 months, like that, 6 months to get emotional labeling right, because he could not. So I find that if you're older, they get it right quicker, because there's nothing wrong with the intelligence. It's that if this whole pie, it's that slither in the pie that has to do with social behavior, where they have a little bit of a blind spot. The intelligence, everything is there, you know. So she still doesn't talk yet, but we're fighting every way, every day to teach. And yes, intervention. Melissa, my son was 6 when he started talking, so be encouraged. And we used sign language to promote speech, so that, and when he started signing for something, we would drop the sign language and only speak, because there's nothing wrong with the ears. It's just, it helped, and it helped a lot. I am back. I just had to call my doctor to make an appointment. November 1, I have an MRI to see why my feet are numb and legs and my back are so bad they hurt. Donna, prayer list for you. On the list you go. Donna. 1 November. MRI. So we are praying for Donna, 1 November. You're on the prayer list. We are going to pray for you. Exactly. Very stressful at times, and routine and structure is very, very important. I wouldn't change it for the world, though. Listen, Melissa, I tell you what, to me, it felt like, because there's times when mommy is tired, but it felt like every time I would relax on something, and that I would be punished, because then the child's behavior would regress a bit. Now, the thing is this, and I can say this because I'm now the mommy, that it is like training a German Shepherd. A German Shepherd is intelligent, but he does not have speech. So what do you do when you train a German Shepherd? Successfully, you should be consistent. Yes. That is the thing. And that little fact you can draw through to training your child with autism. If you apply the same, you will get good results, because there's nothing wrong with the intelligence. But they need consistency. And that's where, to me, it's quite stressful to be so consistent. My sister is autistic. It can be rough to be the buffer between them and the world, says Katrine. Katrine, I tell you, that is why my Jessica does not want children, because her brother was diagnosed with, what do you say, classic autism. So she says, Mommy, I see how you've struggled through these years. I do not want to go through that. Yeah. So you can't blame her for saying, look, what is the chances that I will have a child with autism? But I know because I worked at that Center for Autism, I know of other ladies that had Asperger's syndrome, like my Jessica, who had first child autistic, second child 100% normal. But it's a risk, you know. Yeah. So you decide whether you want that risk or not. Because here in South Africa, intervention therapy is not paid for by the medical aid, nor by the education system, because the debate continues whether it's biological, whether the medical aid should pay for it, or whether it's educational. So until that battle is solved, that debate, the parents must pay. And it is expensive. Very. I'm in the USA, no longer diagnosed Asperger's, but now it's either you're on the spectrum or you're not. Yes, I actually heard that they have changed the criteria, which is all it is. It's when you change the criteria. So you're no longer Asperger, which was autism, functional autism, which means that people won't very quickly pick up that you are as autistic per se. They'll just think you're a little bit odd. Like these IT guys who are not very social. They're very intelligent. And I think many of them have a bit of Asperger, because actually, if you go through the list that makes them say, yes, you're autistic, there's many things that we can tick that we all a little bit autistic, but I think to make you diagnosed, you have to, I think, have more than 17 of the boxes ticked. So if you're ticked like 10 of the boxes, you're not autistic, but you might not like change. You might not like, you might be a bit sensory, whatever, you know. So God used for good what devil wanted for evil. God knew you were a perfect mom for them, says Bonnie. Yes, agree, Katrine. We have to advocate for them and educate ourselves on so much. Good morning, Helen. How are you?
Hi, Helen. Nice to
Good to see you. Let me just do this.
I'm on my 3rd square. Just started my 3rd granny square while I've been here.
Now that's why I love to sit in your live stream, because I was able, was it in your live stream on Wednesday when I could finish? I finished up, yes, I think it was Wednesday. I finished up the last of my little wobbles. Or it was in Veronica's, because I was Thursday in Veronica's. Last week, what was wrong with me? I was crazy. On one live stream and then another. So
I know. Oh, I watched the replay of your live because I was out all day Thursday. You know that I was visiting my brother and sister-in-law, and it's the first time we've seen them, you know, since lockdown. So it was really nice. So, you know, by the time I got home, I was really tired and that, and so I didn't watch the replay till Friday morning. And I was in and out, kind of. It was on, and I just thought. And when I looked, 4 hours. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I mean, at 10 p.m. that night was the first time Craig saw me. So I said, "How long was that?" He said, 4 hours. Just 4 hours. Yes, we do as well. What's amazing is me and my daughter communicate without words, if that makes sense. Yes, Melissa. The thing is, with my son as well, I asked the other day, just the other day, within the last 4 or 5 days, I asked Jessica, do you feel that I favor Jonathan? And she asked me, why are you asking? I said, no, you must answer the question. Do you think that I favor him? She says, no, you're just right. Whatever you do is just right. I said, oh, because it has crossed my mind that you might think that I favor him. Because I said, because with you, I can talk because you have speech. And we talk like Linda and I talk, and we can communicate. And if there's any problem, she will ask me. And, you know, we have that. But with my son, I must say he does improve, because remember, he can speak and he has the ability to speak. The problem is that he does not speak spontaneously, because it is a battle to get the words out of his mouth. But if he said something a lot of times, then he will say it easier. So you can ask him anytime, do you love Linda? Yes or no? And he will tell you straight. No consideration for your feelings, of course, because they don't care what you think. It's just the truth. The truth matters. And the truth is, yes, I love her or I don't. And he'll just tell you, yes, I do or I don't. That's it. End of story. So ours is more nonverbal. And if I can't make out what he's saying, I will ask him to write it down, because he can write very well. Now, one would say, so if he can write well and he can speak, what's the problem? Well, the problem is that the communication that is worth something is not what is coming out.
Yeah.
If I can, bad English there, but there you go. Thank you, Ursula. Yes, same here, Ursula, says Melissa. Hello, Helen. Let's quickly go down. In the next 10 minutes, we'll probably go over to Dana and just say hello. And I do appreciate everyone that just goes over and give a thumbs up and say hello, Square Raid, and then be on your way. I just appreciate that. I mean, Melissa says, I have 3 girls, 13, 6, and almost 5. My oldest 2 girls do not have any diagnosis. You've got 3 girls, 3 of them. Wow. So it's the youngest one. And it is amazing how she has bad OCD and sensory issues as well, but most autistic individuals do. I tell you what, Melissa, when Jessica had OCD, there was quite a few things that she had OCD, but there is one thing, I want to tell you what, there is one thing that in this household where the one is classic autism and the other 2 has Asperger. There is one thing that works for the Aspergers in my house like nothing else, and it took me a while to get to that, and that is Old Testament. And not in a bad way, but they have a different view on life. So for instance, in the New Testament it says, if someone slaps you on the one cheek, turn the other cheek. My Aspergers in the house will think that is permission to slap the other cheek. So you've got to get with the program. So for them, you do not turn the other cheek. You say a cheek for a cheek. Put it like that. Because that's the only thing that gets through to them is the literal side of life. Okay?
Yeah.
So, for instance, Jessica was battling with, she used to wash her hands to the point where it cracks on the knuckles and it's raw. So it's serious. We have to stop this. It's behavior. It is pure behavior that has to change. So what I did was, now here comes in the eye for an eye, the Old Testament, is she would get into bed, but then after the hands was washed, she cannot cover herself with a blanket because now she's got to touch the blanket and then the hands will be dirty. Now, obviously, it doesn't make any sense because if the blanket's so dirty, why you're lying under it? You're lying under a clean blanket. But now, so to fix it, I also started saying, I've also washed my hands. So let me see if I can grab this blanket and pull it over you, So after the second day, she says to me, this is quite stupid. And I'm like, duh, yeah. So it stopped. It stopped. 4 days later, it stopped because she could see in my actions what she was doing, a reflection. So, because as I say, there's nothing wrong with the intelligence. She can recognize, this is quite stupid. I'm like, so that's how I got my point across by doing the same thing. That's why the best way to help them is to live with them. Anyway, totally sidetracked now. Linda's a fast crocheter. Yes, statement. We need to give her the Oscars for that. That needs to be written up somewhere because I'm not. That's my son. Never been diagnosed, but a lot of symptoms, says Trudy. Oh, yes, Trudy. My diagnosed friend says it is like those on the spectrum speak a different social and body language that comes hardwired. Katrine, I tell you, in this house, I am so used to saying things literally. So you say yes, so which means as a mama, you have to change how you speak. You now have to say what you mean and mean what you say. So which means for me, what I had to change, I wasn't like that. So I had to now start thinking twice before I said something. There we go. Hello. Ooh, hello, 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 hello.
Hello, Super Pink V. Hello, my sweetie.
You just woke
up. Wow.
I hope you get some coffee before you join us here. No, there you go. What you can do is, Veronica, you can join us and when I say goodbye to our friends, I won't add you to the stream until I say goodbye. There you go. Hello, hello. If you're not camera worthy, as you say, but oh, I love that Saturday night look when she comes up with her curls all down, let your hair down.
She's got beautiful hair.
Oh, I tell you. And she doesn't think it. What time? Now. Now. We're 4 minutes over time. So let me just, Craft Hour is on her way to go live. Copy. So for those of you who just want to go to this link and say square right and give a thumbs up, I would so appreciate it. I'll type it in there. Square. Arrayed. Well, now I can't even spell square. Why can I not spell square? You grab your coffee. Grab the link first. Even if you stay backstage. Grab the link first just to get on the bus. And then you can tidy your hair and grab your coffee and go get your coffee while we wait for you. There you go. Yes, Katrin. Mwah! My darling, if I could hug you, I would. And you'd probably fit nicely under my arm because, you know, this is the 5 foot something club. I don't know. Doesn't make it to 6 foot. But no worries. Big hearts club. So there you go. Let me just have a look there. And Dana is getting ready to go live. And I do what I tell you as well, which is to do square ray. Yes, and I've just also said hello there. And you know, this thing is always top chat by default. One should always check that you're in a live chat. And yes, there you go. So everybody can say their goodbyes. And I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead of you. And I'll run into you in the YouTube streets here. Let me just see. Where was I? Bonnie said, absolutely wonderful chat today. Love you all dearly. Bonnie, sweetheart, you are in my prayers. And I thank you, Lord, for a good report for Bonnie.
Take care, Bonnie. And
your
you'll be in my prayers too.
Take and care. Her daughter-in-law.
Yeah, and their daughter-in-law as well. Hello, Laurie.
Hello and goodbye, my sweet Laurie. Been lurking. Oh, love the lurkers. I was hitting enter when you when your link popped up. Hey, snap. Snap, hey. Snap, snap. Amazing morning with my two beautiful friends. Thank you so much, Melissa. Strength to you, sister, for the week ahead with your child. I know what it was like at that age. It was, wow. And my Miss Shetland. Have a blessed week, my friend. Thank you so much for coming by. And hello, Consuelo. How are you doing? I hope you're doing very well. And there we go. Send me the link to my email. I need to make coffee. What? Okay, let me do that then. Never mind that it's pinned to the top of the chat, but okay. Copy and email. Copy and email. New. There we go. I just put S and seal comes up. Link, 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 link. Link, 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 link. Send. There you go. Hi, everyone, says Consuelo. I hope you're doing well, Consuelo. There you go. I'll watch the replay since I'm like, goodbye, says Consuelo. Oh, sweetheart, the replay is worth it, I believe. Thank you so much if you do. I so appreciate it. Bye, ladies. It's been fun. Laura, thank you. And thank you for sharing with us your new designs and creations because you are just amazing. Bye, everyone, says Helen. You're 5'8". You're looking up to me. I am 3 foot taller than you. 5'9". 11. 5'11".
3 inches, not foot. 3 inches taller.
3 inches. Yeah, it did sound a bit much, hey?
You would have been a bloody giant.
Oh, she might have been a midget, you know. 3 inches. How much is 3 inches? That can't be much. That doesn't sound like anything. That doesn't sound like anything. That's just about a heel. And hope you have a beautiful day, everyone. See you all in the streets on YouTube. I so appreciate that. And hugs to all. May your days be filled with good news, says Star Brown. Sweetheart, you too. And thank you for coming by. Thank you, Ursula.
Bye, Melissa.
Hugs. Have a wonderful week, everyone, says Catherine. Hello, Consuelo. And Margaret says later, Ursula and Linda and everyone have a wonderful Monday and all week.
You too,
hugs to everyone. You too, my sweetheart. I so appreciate that. Hello, Lauren K. Love from Michigan. Hope to catch you next time, which is Friday, my time, Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, or on Linda's channel on Wednesday. What time
It's
again?
12. Is it 12?
It's Linda Simpson
Yeah, 12
Designs.
noon, 12 noon Eastern.
12 noon Eastern. Yes, lovely.
On
And
Wednesday.
by Sweet Melissa, and I'm going to be pressing end broadcast here. So thank you to everybody.